Oh, I should have given myself armor. Oh well.
You should have.
Who needs
Not
armor?
bad.
Well, wait, shouldn't your starting equipment come with armor? Hey guys, sorry, we just started. Hi, it's us. Should he have armor or not? Let us know in the comments. Although, no, I'm sure no one's watching at this point. Welcome to the show. We're going back to Candlekeep. We got our group. We've got Jason joining us. In addition, we've got Mason, we got Tony, and we've got Richard. We'll meet them in a minute. Let's start up with some descriptions. Oh no, my Windows disappeared. There we go. All right. We find ourselves back at the immense library of Candlekeep. Over the past few months, Falalor, Eris, and Mulligan have grown accustomed to making the trip to the library. Not necessarily for the knowledge it holds, but to catch up with their dear friend Bingle Bango, the bartender. Bingle Bango is always thrilled to see his friends and mixes up special drinks for the occasion. Today, the drink du jour was the Tarnation, a strongly spiced cider served warm. Bingle explains, "Okay, hang on now. Do you guys know any lewd drinking songs? Or a boisterous cheer?"
I'm gonna say no, Bingle, but I think you'd know a really good one. I'd love to learn.
Oh man, you'd think I'd be paying attention to all the ones I hear around here, but they just go through one ear and out the other, man.
Have you heard dipping my balls?
Dip. I don't think I've heard that one. How's it go?
That's a good lewd one. Dipping my balls.
So
I like
where
that
did
one.
they get dipped? The chorus probably goes over that.
Well, it's a drinking song, so they get dipped in whatever you're drinking.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I think there's kids in the library today, so I appreciate. Let's just whisper it. Dipping my balls out. I don't know how it goes. Is that how it goes?
When I want a real good drink,
I'll dip in my balls.
I'm dipping my balls in it.
You got it.
The song requires alcohol in order to work properly.
Oh, yeah, that's my bad. I'm making you sing it before drinking. All right, everybody, down the hatch.
Give me a glass of alcohol. That's the place I'm dipping my balls.
Oh, my God. All right, well, Mulligan, Falalor, and Eris down their drinks. As soon as the mug comes away from their lips, a large belch erupts from all of them, producing a small flame that quickly goes out. Ah, yes, that's the stuff. So what do you guys got going on? Not much new on my end.
I've been practicing stuff. I learned some spells.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been looking for more people to come to my circle, and I've just been recruiting, really.
Oh, heck yeah. How many you got? You got a full 360, or are you still an arc?
Oh, I'm still an arc.
Oh, man.
I got a rat person that came through. He lost his father. Other than that, I got some deer that came through. I got one bear.
You got a
That's pretty
deer in
awesome.
your group?
Yeah,
Oh.
in my circle.
That is so cool. Oh, crap. Have you guys met before? Y'all are professionals. I bet you've crossed paths before. Mulligan, Falalor, Eris, I'd like you to meet Jebediah. He's a hairy wizard.
Jebediah waves and first of all, he covers up his drink. He doesn't want anyone dipping their balls in it. Pleasure to meet you, gentlemen.
It's just a song, buddy.
It's fine. It's fine. He dipped his beard in my drink last time, and I point over at Bingle Bango.
It just makes it taste better.
It's got
you
a lot
say
of flavor
so.
in here.
It's bitter.
That's
Not
right.
bad.
He has that flavor savor.
I'm collecting it for a rainy day.
This is why he only wears leather. He's really sealing in the juices.
Oh no.
I know that the
Still,
three of you have described
It keeps
yourself
it
before.
keeps it covered.
Oh, you go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. Still, he keeps it covered. Jebediah is a gnome. He's about 3 foot tall, weighs about 45 pounds. He has a small, looks like a really odd mutt dog with him as well. Has a large overbite, one floppy ear, one up ear, has a notch out of it. He's dressed in really dark blue robes. His black hair sticks out in all directions, almost as if he's got static electricity pulsing through him. And also, as you get closer to him, you do notice a swift scent of ozone as he comes near.
Ozone. Okay.
And he's drinking his cup as he's keeping it covered, keeping a close eye.
What
Does
about?
anybody else smell a beautiful thunderstorm?
Pardon?
Does anybody else smell a beautiful thunderstorm?
It feels like I'm about to get wet.
I'll prestidigitation a small thundercloud with lightning shooting out of it in my hand, like this.
Oh, is that you? Are you the one making that smell?
Perhaps. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
That's a nifty trick, feller.
I thank you. I have a few others. Perhaps I could be of assistance.
Perhaps.
Well, let's check in just for Jebediah's sake. What does everybody else look like? I guess Eris had talked first. Do you want to describe yourself?
Sure. Eris is 6.5 feet tall, lanky. Doesn't look like there's much muscle on him. Kind of looks almost like there's just skin hanging on some bone.
Nice.
He's got somewhat aggressive features. Elven, but darker, more sinister, perhaps. He is a Gith Zerai, or Gith Yankee, Gith Zerai. He kind of says, I'm gonna be honest with you. I hit my head earlier. I'm not quite sure what's going on exactly. I feel like I missed a week or two. But it's always nice to see my friends. You all are my friends, right?
We certainly are. I'm going to reach over and pat him on his hand. And we'll be your friends as long as you need.
Flailor, what do you look like?
Great.
Flailor looks like he's a 5'7", kind of stocky dude. He has long hair that kind of obscures the tips of his ears, which are pointed. But if you didn't see the ears, you wouldn't think he was an elf. He's kind of like humanish. He also has very hardened feet, kind of like he's been walking on them too long without boots. His feet have just naturally kind of developed a defense to the forest floor. He smells faintly of forest, foliage and leaves and berries that he may have crushed accidentally as he was walking through, with his hair tied back in a little bun. Deep red hair, too.
Nice. What about you, Mulligan?
So Mulligan is a mountain dwarf. He is he's got a weathered face, ruddy skin with a reddish nose and bushy eyebrows. He wears his hair in a mohawk without a tail, so it's just on the top of his head. And then he's got his beard is a little more iron gray, though his mohawk is pretty much white. His armor is blue with gold trim, and it is also very weathered. He's had it for a long time. He carries a warhammer and a shield, wears some boots. He's got pale green eyes, and he's pretty quick to smile. He seems pretty friendly and welcoming to new people.
Oh crap! I forgot. You guys, I know of a job for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Really? I was just starting to run low on funds. I could use a job.
I lost audio.
Oh no.
Word.
For how long?
Oh no.
Oh, right now?
Oh,
Uh-oh.
That's
he
better.
disappeared for a moment. Oh,
Yeah,
now you've got audio but no video. Audio is more important.
Yeah. At least
Hear us?
audio works.
Yep.
Alright, good.
We can hear you too.
Good. Okay.
Well, dang, yeah, I got this. There's this guy. I totally forgot. I was so excited to see you guys. There was this guy earlier today. He's trying to do some research, searching for an old mining town. He had mentioned needing a group to help him track it down. If I'm as drunk as I think I am, then it hasn't been that long. I bet he's still around.
Well, what does he look like? Tell us more.
All right, hang on. Let me just. There he is. He's over there at that table. I swear, that's him with the black book. Here, he's like he.
All right,
points
calm down there, Bingle. What's his name?
All right, his name is. I have a name for it. I just forgot it. It's Gendrin Starbaker.
Gendry?
Gendrin.
Gendrin Starbaker.
That's right.
Is he
I remember
royalty?
names more than I remember shanties and lewd songs. And where I keep my spatula.
Hey, your hand's always a perfect spatula.
Hey, thank you. Well, yeah, he came in. I don't know. I guess everybody around here are weaklings, just looking for knowledge. But you guys are kind of buff. You guys know what you're doing.
Hey, we may be able to help.
I think you might.
And what did you say you needed again?
He's looking for some old mining town. I guess he's trying to start up a new mining operation. He has a whole industry. He's looking for a new place, and I don't know. I remember a little bit, but he's trying to do some research on where the hell it is. I guess he doesn't know where it's at.
That sounds easy. We could definitely help him.
If you don't have money up front, maybe we can get a partnership out of it.
Maybe.
That's a great way to start a business. You don't know where you're going to place it. I like it. Chaos. Let's go.
I don't know. You can ask him about it, but he seemed pretty set. Yeah, he's right over there in the vest.
Mulligan, you should be the lead on this. You're always good at talking with people.
Really? I thought I rubbed them the wrong way.
Well, I mean, we should start off with a strong show of who we are. Let them know we have certain principles and we can stick to them.
I know mining.
Also,
Do we want
that.
to start like a fist fight here and show how badass we are?
Is it this fella over here?
No, it's the lone guy over there at the darker table.
Yeah, the one with the soup on it.
The soup guy,
He's got-
yeah.
Soup guy. Oh, all the way over there. This guy over here?
Yeah.
You walk
All right,
up.
so I'm walking over to talk to him.
You walk up.
Bingle.
He's
I'll
not
follow.
even paying attention. He's just looking.
Bingle.
He's looking in a black
10
book. Go ahead.
Sorry.
You Star
10
Baker?
copper.
I am, but you're.
Go ahead.
Yes, I am, but your buddy was asking you something.
Oh, no. I was talking to Bingle as he walked away.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, we can jump back.
Yeah. My bad.
Who's asking? That's I.
Bingle Bango said you're looking for some hot to hire on some hands, and I got a few. Wanted to find out what exactly you're looking for.
Oh, interesting. Who is? That's beside the point. I am looking for a couple of strong, I don't know, adventurers to head out to find this place. You're up for it? I mean, I guess.
Well, my friends followed me over. I'll let them make their own decisions. I don't presume.
Welcome, men. Well, if you're interested, then I'm happy to. What do you want for it? I mean, I'm happy to send you, but surely you couldn't want to do this for. Do you want to do this for free?
I need a few more details about what exactly all is involved here, and if you don't have cash up front, I believe we'd be willing to consider a partnership or an equity stake in the proceeds if it seems like something that might work out in the future.
Interesting. Well, I'd have to run that by my partners, but I could definitely front you some gold to head out and make the trip. Of course, we're still trying to figure out where this is located. Look, there were rumors. This is 60 years ago that this place kind of dropped off the map and people stopped talking about it. But I don't know. Rumors had passed around. We did some divination. We tracked down this book here. He holds up this dark book. The spine says, "A deep and creeping darkness." I'm hoping to I was hoping to find some information on where it might be, but I'm unsure of... I mean, I can't tell whether it's a fictional tale, folklore, or actual history. It seems factual, but the language is extravagantly dramatic. Look, we're looking for a place called Vermalen. It was established after settlers discovered a platinum mine in the mountainside. They did booming business in both the raw ore and the refined metal business. I'm reading this horribly. They worked with the raw ore and refined metal for over a decade. Due to rough terrain and the harshness of the climate, the village never grew large. It intermittently hosted a succession of traveling merchants who came to the village for a week or two, sold and traded their wares, then left again. This is all not important. Look, 70 years ago, an explosion rocked the platinum mine, collapsed the tunnels, and buried workers under tons of rubble. After that, people started to disappear. People started vanishing. Whole families moved out. And over the years, we've lost track of the place. But surely, if everyone just gave up, there's more platinum to be had. I need that platinum. Okay?
So, it's only 70
What's our
years
cut?
ago.
It's only 70 years ago. It's true.
That's not even that long. There's plenty of folk around that probably remember exactly what happened. Do you have any maps or directions or regions in that area? I mean,
Unfortunately not. Although you see it. That seems stupid.
any clues in the book?
Well, I'm only halfway. Would you like to take a look?
I don't know. You probably read faster than I do. Anybody here good at looking at books?
The little gnome kind of half raises his hand. I'm okay at it.
Jebediah, why don't you take a whirl? Take a look at this thing. See if you can see anything that could help
Absolutely.
us.
First thing, is it in common or gnomish?
It is in common.
Okay, so I can read it at least. That's good.
Mhm.
I don't know. What would you like to, like an investigation check to see how well I can
Yeah,
pour through the book? Okay.
yeah.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm not used to these sheets. I'm always on the other end of this thing.
No worries, no worries. Ask whatever questions you got. Hang on, let me look at the sheets right now.
There we go.
Oh yeah, under attributes. Additionally, do I have them turned on? The little bar. Oh yeah. Additionally, you should have this little bar somewhere on your screen, probably top leftish, that says actions, bonus actions, and you should be able to go to skills and saves and do things easily through that.
Okay, so you have that. Okay,
The token,
Yep.
HUD, whatever. Yeah.
this is the HUD, right? Ooh,
Token
that
action HUD.
sucks.
10. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you're flipping through. You're not reading as fast as you thought you might be able to. Maybe the spacing of the words is weird, or it's not like perfectly lined. But you're sifting through it, and you're trying to find some sort of details about the location. You're finding notes about. It seems like there's a whole section where whoever wrote this had interviewed people who had escaped or had been nearby. So that does prove what Mulligan had said, that there probably are people around that know a little bit about it.
Well, specifically, I would be looking for geographical location references like mountain ranges, stuff like that. If there's any trade routes that were listed that would be more common, looking for any mention of that. I mean, that a first skim, obviously.
Sure. We're 10. Maybe not on their first skim. But just give me
Understood.
another investigation. I'm not trying to put up a wall between the rest.
No, no worries, no worries.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no,
Well,
I don't like these dice already.
right. Well, let's say while you're looking through it, you find nothing, but like as you're flipping through the pages, a piece of paper falls out of the pages. You don't notice it, but it falls out at like the feet of Falalor.
Okay. I'll keep flipping through the book, oblivious.
I'm gonna.
You're trying to find evidence. Where the fuck? Oh, sorry. Falalor didn't follow over. You don't have to be over there. It could be Mulligan.
Okay. I'll go back.
Well, wherever you want to be.
Jebediah, I think he dropped something
Oh, and I'll pick it up and look at it.
down here
and
by
see
my
what-
feet.
I'll pick up the paper and
Loose page.
try to read it.
It's actually, you unfold it. It's not from the book. It's a piece of parchment with a map drawn on it. You see like a mountain range, some hills. Nothing's labeled except for a town at the southern edge of the map labeled Marin.
Marin.
And then a dotted line that kind of leads up around the mountains to an X
Oh.
above.
Oh. Okay, well, I'll ask the group. Do you guys know who this Marin, town called Marin is? Or was?
Can I do a history check and see if I know? I mean, I'm 238 years old, so I've been around since before for Malin.
Sure. 10. Okay. You've heard of it. You don't remember exactly where it's at, but it's definitely not too far from here. Maybe a couple. Well, I guess if you don't remember where it's at. What is it?
I heard of Marin. I don't know. I don't remember exactly where it is. It's been quite a while since that name's come across my brain.
Is Falalor doing flips by the bar? What's going on there?
Sorry, that was a misclick.
Oh, okay.
You just see me over there doing jigs on top of the bar.
But yeah, I mean, Mulligan, you probably do remember passing through at some point in time. You could probably track it down.
But I'd like to, thinking about this person's story, I want to determine their trustworthiness. Like, does this person come across as honest?
The guy here? Sure. Give me insight.
Let's see. It's been so long. Oh, yeah.
That is
Nice.
pretty good. Is he honest overall? He seems like the type of person to hide things behind untruths, but it does seem like he's trying to find this place. It doesn't seem like it's a lie that it's disappeared. I mean, greed is definitely driving him. I think, bottom line, he definitely has the capability of lying, if it suits him. But nothing he actually said about the town comes up as a lie.
Okay. Cool.
Hey, Starbaker, you heard of this Marin town?
Marin. Oh, sure. That's on the, okay. Oh, okay. That's not even that far from here. Well, shit, it's been right under my nose this whole time. Yeah, I could tell you how to get there.
Good job, Jebediah.
Why, thanks.
Well, what's it gonna take to get you there, though? Just 50 gold?
Each?
Wow. How far is it?
It's a couple days trip from here.
Couple days. Well, it's up to you guys.
Whatever gets us there the fastest, I would say.
Well, let's jump back to Falalor. What are you doing with Bingle Bangle back here?
Nothing crazy. I'm just leaning over. I bet you 5 copper he's gonna get a drink thrown in his face. Bingle.
Oh, you want to bet? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just doing stupid stuff.
Wait, you can't do it. I'm not gonna bet you, and then you go do it.
I won't do it. I promise.
All right. It's on. Let's do it.
Yeah, I give him a firm
gonna win.
handshake.
How about, okay, let's just one up it. No, never mind. I'm good with that. Okay, let's see. Let's just watch.
Let's see.
All right. We cut back to the actual group again. Oh, okay. You say 50 per person. 30 per person? How many are we talking? 3? That's not too bad. 90.
There's 4 of us.
4 of you. Who else is? It
That-
doesn't matter. Whoever's going. Okay, 4 of you. Well,
That druid over there by Bingo Bango, he's coming with us too.
is he trustworthy?
He's
He's not
watch
gonna
my
lose
back.
information. Okay.
I trust him.
Well, let's say 30. 30 gold for each of you?
Let's say 30 gold now, another 30 gold each when we come back.
Give me a persuasion check.
You're getting platinums, buddy. Platinum.
You know, that's where his lying comes in for sure. He's definitely trying to get more money out of it. All right, fine. Half now, half when you get back. Now, how will I know? Look, the goal here is to track it down, verify the location, to see make sure it's good to go, then come back, I guess.
So exactly how good to go do you need it to be? Do you need us to go into the mine?
I guess maybe some evidence of platinum still being there would be nice. I don't want to set up shop there and there'd be nothing to reap rewards, you know?
So if we go all the way out there for you, do all the investigating, and because you just happen to pick a spot that doesn't have any platinum left, we're not going to get paid our second half? I don't think that sounds fair.
No, you're right, okay. That's fair enough.
You know-
Alright.
And also,
You'll be
in all likelihood, there was something maybe released, or generally when these mines are abandoned, they don't just walk away from them as producing. They either run dry, or something happened. Maybe something came out of the mine. And if that's the case, 30 gold is not nearly enough.
Hazard pay.
Oh, if I knew.
And I don't mean to suggest that you... No, I don't mean to suggest that you pay us all these additional gold up hand. But if we do find something and encounter it and have to dispatch it, there will be an extra charge for that. Agreed?
How much extra?
Per monster head.
Well,
We bring
depends
back
on
the
what
heads.
it depends on what it is too. And I
Yeah,
might charge you 5 gold to kill an orc, but several hundred to tempt a dragon.
Whew.
We're gonna need a bag of holding for all the heads we're bringing back.
I really like that we met you, Jebediah.
Well, it's only fair. I've seen these things a few times. I was a cook on Chuckwagon for many years, and seen many of these mining towns run out. And it's always either they ran out of whatever they were mining, or something came out of the mine.
I worried about this. Okay, well, how... Look, I'm not trying to sign up to just pay you to kill monsters. I think...
No, you're paying us to investigate your mine, assess its viability, and an ongoing venture. And if there are nastiness involved, then we would eliminate that to assure that your claim is valid and workable.
Okay. Well, I like your friend's idea. For every head you bring back, I guess we will negotiate the payment for that. I agree. Higher difficulty of monsters, more dangerous monsters, are definitely worth more money. I'm worried that you're just going to go kill a bunch of stuff and bring it back and trade it in for money.
Well,
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm sure we can find some kind of something there that'll show that we were actually at Vermalen and not just going off and... We're not shysters. That's not what we're about.
All right, that's good.
That's not what I'm about.
Nor I.
Well, that sounds...
My reputation may be meek, but I do not wish to impeach it.
All right, I like what I'm hearing. All right, deal. If you can come back with evidence you were there, I will pay you for the creatures you have to fight for me to establish this is a working mine. Do we have a deal?
I agree.
And
How about you fellers?
I'm looking at everybody else to see if they're saying yes.
Harris, do you agree? I think you had to step away, possibly. Falalor, what?
I'm here. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Do you agree? You take the deal?
I said
agree.
the thumbs up.
I'm just gonna yell across the bar to Falalor. Falalor, you down?
Hell yeah!
He's down.
What are they talking about? Are you down with what? Are they talking about OPP?
Yeah, you know me.
Oh, oh my god, I was worried about that. Well, dang, you guys are gonna leave me again. I know I came
I'm
last
sorry.
time, but I had too much to drink today. I am not an adventuring time. And they got mad at me for just ditching the bar to go with you guys. I don't know what
I
the deal is.
bet. I get it. But hey, how about next time? Next time?
Yeah.
Yeah, next time.
Next time, what? Oh, I'll come. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, put in for vacation. That way they don't just get mad at you.
Oh, I should ask. That's a good point.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Thanks, I appreciate it,
You
Bingle.
wanna drink
Then
for
I'm
the
just
road?
gonna.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
give me
dude.
my gold. Nothing happened. Nothing. Give me.
I set down the 5 copper, and I'll take a drink for the road.
Oh dang right. Wait, are you paying for it with the? God damn, I like you too much. Okay, here you go. Here's a drink on the
Yeah.
house. You're lucky. What is it?
Oh,
It's a
bingo.
flaming dragon, a spicy beer that causes the. What's the same fucking thing as the other thing? God damn it. This is ethereal ale.
Oh
The
no!
more
what's that?
intoxicated you get, the more you fade into the ethereal plane. So don't drink too much.
That is wonderful.
There you go.
Thank you, and I'm gonna take it.
I'm not allowed to give out too much at once. All right, now get out of here, you scamp.
Oh, Bingle! I'm gonna shoot him
Oh,
finger
for
guns as I walk off.
Or no, he's trying to block the bullets with his spatula. Pew, 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 pew. All right, back to the table. All right, well, I guess he reaches out his hand to shake your guys' hands. I guess this map is yours.
All right, and we will need to know which direction we should head off towards Marin, because I don't quite recall.
Of course, yeah. He takes the map and he draws the first part from there to Marin on the backside. Should be easy around there, through the meadow, over the woods. You know, you get it. There's a bridge that goes over the woods. All right. Well, I'm hoping we are in business very soon. Shall we meet here?
Yeah, we'll do the deed and head on back here.
All right. I'll see you
Farewell.
soon. Hopefully. Hopefully you do not meet your demise. Not that you would, but just hopefully. I'm rooting for you. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Sayonara, my friends.
Trust.
All
Hey,
right.
fellers, you think we still got that cart?
I think it's technically Bingle's card.
It was Bingle's cart.
You
wanna
guys
ask
need to
Bingle if we
borrow
can
the cart.
Can we? Yeah.
All right, yeah, cool. Here's the keys. Here's the reins. I got. He's just
Toss me the fob.
Yeah, here, there you go. Yeah, it's a magical stone that gets the horses all ramped up. And he just throws it. It's connected to just some metal pieces that jingle when you catch them. They're lucky shards.
So, may I ask you a
treat her
question?
right.
Kind of out of character here. I know that I'm assuming this is Candlekeep, but I really don't know that much about it,
Mm-hmm.
both as a real person and a player. So, in this area, would there be a library that would have almanacs, that description?
almanacs of.
What maps
Oh, okay.
of the world?
Yeah, I mean, technically. I mean, the library has almost everything. Technically, the library part is sectioned off from everything else, and you ask people to go get it. But in here, in the hearse, you probably have some basic stuff along the walls. So, yeah, I'm sure maps and basic history you could find along the walls. Do you want to do an investigation check for?
Yeah, what I really would like to do is to try to find an almanac or an atlas is actually the word I'm looking for. That would have different maps that I could try to match up with the hand-drawn map that we have. I'm just looking for a second verification that we actually know the location or headed the right direction.
Sure.
Is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's do an investigation, I guess.
Okay.
I'm open for other pitches of rolls too. Investigation makes sense to me, but.
No, I expect an investigation, so that's all good to me.
Oh my lord! All right. Well, that trip's gonna be easy. Yeah. You know what? You end up you flip through the walls. You're just going up and down. Oh yeah. Here's one of the local area. Flip it open. You're comparing the map that he drew. He did have some weird squiggles. The more recent maps have like a river that is swerved in the way of where he had drawn originally, so you're able to like change the map he drew to avoid that and go the quickest route possible. The location does seem to add up, but the way he was telling you to go probably would have run you through some problems.
Excellent. So that's good. I'll make all the notations on that map. The second question I have is, can I judge from those atlases what type of terrain we're headed into? Is this mountainous? Is it jungle?
It's mainly forest, although there's a large hill / mountainous, cliffy kind of area right near where Vermalen is.
Okay, but this is not the kind of thing where I need to go buy winter gear is what I'm getting at, right?
No.
Okay, good, excellent.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I guess you guys find yourself outside the gates, next to Bingle Bangle's cart.
Each with 30 more gold.
That's true. Go ahead and add 30 more gold.
Woo!
It'll be in your inventory. That's where you can add it.
I'm rich. The richest character I've ever had. 35 gold.
Let's go, baby.
Oh, so now I have 65.
Did someone rob me while I was unconscious in the ditch?
They must have.
Yes.
I don't know why. You only have 5 gold. Oh, shoot. You were rich.
Wouldn't have been me.
All right. You guys head out of Candlekeep, and you start to make the trip up towards Marin. Due to Jebediah's research and confirming the problems of the first track, this is there's no problem at all. You get there within a couple days. Nothing big happens on the way there. And also,
Bingle, you came.
Oh, guys, yeah, I'm the driver. I should get back. I'm sorry. Let me just jump off. I totally forgot. He just jumps off and rolls. Here, someone take the reins. You keep good track of her. She's a 1487. That's the year. All right. What was I saying? All right, you're on the track. You're there. It was fairly uneventful, and you actually make it to Marin within a couple of days. Is there anything in this montage of travel you guys want to say that you've done? You point out the ditch that you fell in?
Yeah. Hey, that's where I woke up a few days ago. You got this beautiful, background thing on a loop. I'm gonna use it. Just like pioneers on the railroad back in the day, I'm just gonna sit in the cart and shoot any animals that I see as we pass by.
Just not even going to pick them up, just shooting.
Nope, just like they did on the railroads, just wiping out the buffalo.
As
Bye,
he
buffaloes.
does that, as a druid, I'm just gonna do little like druid craft at the creatures to get them startled and out of the way. So it's kind of like a game.
Shit, I keep missing.
You're trying to stir them up.
It
before
must be
you hit 'em.
it must be the bow.
It
gotta
must
be
be, buddy.
bow.
You got to keep practicing.
Ugh.
Well, Jebediah
I
would
only
like to...
recently became. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
I only recently became a ranger. I think I was something else before my head injury. Oh,
It's
I'm
fine.
still
You,
working
you
on it,
like
you
to
know.
use your hands a lot, so I mean, you're still kind of doing that.
You're like those
Yeah.
people that go into a coma and come out with like an accent or something, you know? Like
yeah.
you wake up and I'm a ranger.
Yeah.
Or I remember my previous life or something. I feel like I've heard those stories too. I was in the war 100 years ago.
What war? The war.
The one.
Yeah.
If you were there, you'd know.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You wouldn't be asking no namby-pamby questions like which one.
Jebediah, were you saying something though?
Oh, nothing. I was just going to say that as we would go along, if it was possible, I would grab small game, like jump off the cart, grab it, get back on the cart, and introduce the party to my cooking skills, which prior to setting off to be an adventurer was my primary occupation.
Oh,
I was a cook on a
Ooh.
wagon train, so I actually know how to cook on wagon.
a moving cook. That's incredible. Okay, so I mean, I guess Falalor probably can't freak out every single one before
No.
Eris shoots it. So just like every one that Eris ends up shooting, you probably jump off and go and grab, bring it back, cook it up on the trip.
Do you Jebediah? Do you cook bugs?
I have. Grubs are better. I make a
Hmm.
good paste. Good with a risotto with that.
Okay.
I'm a fan of a nice risotto, I must say.
Well, I think I can help you. And he starts looking around through his bag. Oh, no. I don't have enough dry goods. I'm sorry, but we run across some. Be happy to do that for you. The grub set is usually my best. It goes over very well until they know what it is.
Yeah, don't tell me when you're feeding me that. Just feed it to me.
Will do.
That's great. All right, yeah. So I mean, after your couple-day trip, you end up pulling up to the small little town of Marin. Up ahead, like the main centerpiece of the town, is this a tavern called the Bored Weasel. There's a small little market next door where they're selling all sorts of different foods, breads, flours, stuff, and just people kind of walk through the market. It's a splendid day. It's probably around noon at the moment. What are you guys up to?
Hey, Jebediah, can you get any of your risotto stuff here?
Well, hopefully. And I'll go check out that shop that sells dry goods. Specifically for rice, risotto rice would be best, but if not, we can make do with other rice. Also some flour too. I'd like to bake some bread in the future here.
Oh,
I'm looking to
okay.
see if there's any grubs are available, any kind of bugs to eat.
Okay.
If I can't find any, I just start lifting barrels and things.
Oh, you're not
Well,
looking
not-
for someone selling them. You're just looking for them on the ground.
I'm looking for selling first.
Oh, okay.
I want my bugs pasteurized.
Yes.
But if that's not an option, I'm just gonna start looking under barrels and rocks.
I'll keep an eye out as well.
Thank
So yeah,
you.
Jebediah is wandering around. Easy enough. You don't have to roll or anything. The market's pretty small. You end up finding a cart that's selling all sorts of different stuff: rices, grains, noodles. I guess noodles exist.
Bugs.
No,
I'll
no
get a
bugs
couple
on that
pound-
one, but
I'll get a couple pounds of flour and a couple pounds of rice.
oh, sure enough. Okay. What do you think? 5 copper, 10 copper? I don't know what the
Well,
value-
sure. I'll give her a silver.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, right. We'll take some extra here. I fill this up. Eris, yeah, you find a cart where a guy. What is he selling more than bugs? It might be like magic components and shit, but he's got like a little basket full of bugs, but they're like he keeps trying to push them back in there. Oh, howdy! What can I do for you, mister? You need some rocks or like a stick? Oh, heck, I've got some crushed up, I didn't know what I was going for. Some crushed up...
Herbs.
Yeah, I guess herbs. It's halfling herb. It's an extract, really. Do you need any?
Halfling herb.
Halfling herb. You familiar? Get you wobbly. Or I got these bugs. My daughter collects them, and I'm like, yeah, I'll sell them at the store, but it's really a hassle.
Can I've never heard of halfling herb before. Can I try some? How much for a bundle?
This isn't Sam's. Because a friend of mine named Sam gives out free samples, is what I'm saying.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, well, yeah. But I don't.
That kind of seems like bad for business.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, because I pay for, this is paying
Yeah,
for my house.
How much for a bundle?
One bundle. One little bundle is 20 silver.
20 silver. Is that 2 gold?
Yep.
All right, I'll take a bundle.
One bundle for you. All right. Don't give any to my daughter.
All right.
There you go. And now, you need a pipe?
Yeah, I might as well buy a pipe too.
All right. Here you go. All these colored ones. Right from the glass blower.
Nice.
It's
I'll take this black one.
All right, great. That's yeah. I don't fucking care. 5 more silver.
All right.
Okay, so then Jebediah has gotten a bunch of cooking supplies. You got your halfling herb. Eris, were you muted or did we lose you? I feel like you weren't responding.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Did you want your bugs?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's offering you the bugs.
How much are they? Because, price is everything. I was robbed. I don't know if you know this or not, but I was robbed. And I only have 35 gold left, so...
Looking
that
at you,
looks
I
cool.
had the feeling like that guy was probably robbed. I mean, you got that lump on your head. I'm so sorry.
Okay, you can see it?
Man,
I gotta try to comb my hair over to cover the lump so I don't
Yeah.
look
Big
like
old
such a
goose egg
roob.
on top of his head.
It took some staring to notice. I don't think anyone else is noticing, but just
Oh,
me.
okay.
I'm just
I've
perceptive.
got a pretty lumpy head to begin with, but
Yeah, that might not. I'm sorry to assume that was a knock on the noggin. That just might be how your head's shaped. I mean, people have horns. That might be a new horn coming in.
That's true. That's true. It could be. I don't know.
Just
How
like
much of the? How much of?
becoming a unicorn?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be one. How much are you charging for the bugs?
All right, look.
And what kind of bugs are we talking about here? Talking about high quality like grubs, or are we looking at like day old roaches?
They're the highest quality, according to my daughter.
Okay.
She, you should probably wash off the pesticides or the fruiticides. It's to keep the fruit away from the bugs.
No, the fruit is eating all the
The
bugs.
fruit, these bugs are
Terrifying.
from a weird, alive fruit pet. Look, my daughter works there. I don't know, but okay, look.
I
don't
also
really
have seen that Attack of the Killer Tomatoes TV show.
See,
so I know
that's what
it is.
it is. Them tomatoes.
Yeah,
Them tomatoes.
they're monstrous.
Oh gosh, they are.
Haters.
Oh, my bugs.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
give me.
Them tomatoes are some
Get-
haters, boys.
I'm a tomato hater. I'll tell you what.
Give me 5 gold worth of grubs.
Oh, you're gonna pay me for? Okay, I'll tell you what. Give me 2 gold and just take all of them.
Done.
All right. Now it's my daughter will be so happy. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I like taters and maters.
I start eating a few of them. Just chomping down.
Oh, great. Yeah, nice and juicy.
I love
Yeah.
how he was surprised you were gonna pay for him.
He's right. These are top quality.
That's right.
Must be.
Oh,
It
he's
must
not. You're
work
supposed
out
to
from all
wash
the
off
running.
Never mind. He sees you eating them. He's like, I'm not gonna fuck with it.
I'll roll a Constitution check later.
Sure, yeah. See if you're poisoned. Below 4,
Uh.
you're poisoned for an hour.
Oh no.
You want me to do it now?
Yeah, do it. Constitution save.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh no!
Oh, God,
All
I'm dying.
There was little wiggle room. Okay.
I look at that little girl. I'm like, you poisoned me.
You want a flower? Bye.
Oh man.
Okay, great. Yeah, you guys have got some stuff from the market. I don't know. Anything else you guys want to do in town?
I want to go to the bar and get a drink.
All right.
The bored weasel, right?
The bored weasel. It's true.
Excellent.
Do I have people? No. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, you guys make your way into the bored weasel. It's not packed,
Yay.
but you know, people are in there having a good time. There are people sitting at the tables. There's an old man with like a white tuft of hair, just leaning up against the bar, almost like he needs the bar to stand up. Boy, howdy! Welcome to the bored weasel. What can I get for you guys?
What's good?
What's good? The ale, the what else we got? Okay, we just got the ale's good.
What
A round of
about,
ale for me and my friends.
One
Do you have any
round.
weasel on the menu?
You want some weasel? You think we? I'll see what I can throw together. All right, let's fill them up. Just a couple, 5 copper each. Nah, let's make it 2. You guys look like newcomers. I'll give you a discount on the first drink.
All right, so I give him 8 copper.
Thank you very much. What brings you into town? I swear,
but-
I'll check on the weasel in a minute. I'm just trying to make smart.
I'm gonna need 2. I gotta wash the stomach out.
You gotta wash your stomach.
Give
What
me-
the heck is with your friend?
Yeah,
I don't-
give me 2.
I
2
don't.
drinks.
Oh,
Why are you
he's
washing?
asking for drinks. I'm the worst. Okay, let's get him for you. Two. A double. 1 double for you, mister. Who are you paying? 4 more copper.
No, I was recently robbed. One of them is paying.
Oh, good for
I'll take care of it.
So, hey, Jim, see if we got any more weasel back there. Jim? All right, well, Jim's got this. So, what brings you guys to town? You guys are some fresh faces. I might be old, but I forget the word, but I remember faces, and I haven't seen yours.
This is
This guy's
Marin,
image
right?
is amazing.
That's
Can you
right.
inflate this image?
Of what? Of him?
This guy? Yeah. Because his tiny figure is awesome.
Is that Mr. T?
It's Mr.
Is
T.
that like an old Mr. T?
No,
He's got too long of a face. Oh man.
He pities
This
the
guy's
fool.
cool.
I pity so many fools.
Somebody's
Run
stealing
out on their
chains.
bar tabs.
I mean, I don't know of a fool I don't pity.
Oh, does he have White Russians? Because he's always telling people to drink their milk.
Yeah, I could get you a White Russian.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I chug my 2 beers that he handed me, and I ask for a dozen White Russians.
I mean, can you guys pay
I-
for that?
Maybe you want to cool it down with the drinking, my man.
My
I think it
stomach
does-
hurts so bad.
A dozen might be a bit too much,
A
son.
dozen may be too crazy. I'm all for a good time. But starting out hardcore, chugging 2 beers and then a dozen White Russians.
Here's a fun fact. Richard does not
Yeah.
drink at all, so he has no idea.
This is his fantasy. Don't get in the way.
You know, you're right. My bad.
I'm
My
living my
bad.
best life right now.
You're right. You're right. You know what? A dozen more White Russians on top of that.
His fantasy is to get so drunk off of 1 drink that he just chugs a million other, just poison himself completely. All right, look. If everybody's paying for it, I'll give this guy whatever to chug. Somebody's gonna have to cut him off. I don't know if he's been chewing up poison
Should be
bugs
more
or what.
reasonable. I'll
Here.
sip the White Russian. Just give me one, please.
I'll give him. I'll give the bartender a silver, and I'll say, give him 2 doubles. That should take care of him for now.
Oh wow! All right, we're dealing with a dude. All right, this what? 2 White
Thank
Russians
you.
for the dude
The dude.
from Big
Oh,
House.
what? Do remind me when we leave, before we call it a night, I gotta show you. When I was in Amsterdam, I found an alcohol I will, in fact, drink.
Oh,
So I'll show it to you.
absinthe.
No, it's
I want to
Genevieve.
try that so bad.
It's weird.
Absinthe.
Genevieve.
It's,
Licorice.
yeah, it tastes like licorice. It's really not that good.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
I bought a
But yeah,
bottle thinking I was going to
remember
make
to-
some.
What?
I bought a bottle of absinthe thinking I was going to make some. Whatever the drink is that you mix the absinthe in the glass and then put in the bourbon and
Sugar and oh, there's bourbon in it. I don't know about that one.
yeah.
One of the trad ways you put an ice cube on the special absinthe spoon, pour the absinthe through it, and then light it on fire, and it melts
Yeah.
the sugar into the absinthe. It completely changes it.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's absinthe is dangerous stuff, man, from experience.
Wormwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just too
Well, it's so strong. It's
Syrupy,
almost
yeah.
Everclear. Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, the one I have isn't as strong as my overproof rum.
It's not.
No,
guess
I
there's
don't think
probably all
so.
sorts of proofs of it.
Yeah.
Well, and traditional absinthe is really difficult. A lot of the stuff you see today is not real absinthe. Just like you see the moonshine in the liquor stores. It's not generally moonshine. It's not corn
Right.
whiskey generally. Same kind of deal.
Actually, yeah, I remember like a long time ago trying to find it, and you had to like import it, and even then, those
It was
were
elite.
really official.
Yeah, it was illegal for a while.
Yeah, it was illegal for a while.
Interesting.
The Green Fairy.
The Green Fairy.
That's what they call it. Because a true absinthe should have a green tint to it.
Mm,
Oh.
mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the more you know.
Oh, the Green Muse. I'm looking up.
Incredible
Is that another
Hulk.
name?
Yeah,
It's different from the
Albert
Green Dragon.
Magnan's Green Muse. A poet succumbs to the Green Fairy. Oh, okay. That's cool.
Well,
So th-
It's a painting. All right, sorry.
this bartender, can you tell me what is he? I mean, is he a human?
yeah, he's just regular old human.
Can I guess about what his age is?
Yeah. I mean,
I-
he's like
I'm
the way his hair is falling out and it's super white. He's nearing 100.
Okay. So I would climb up onto a stool, which is a bit of a chore for my short self. End up standing on the stool so I can still see over the bar properly, and I will lay out the map, and I'm going to put a stack of 10 gold coins close to me. And I'll say, "Do you see this map?"
That's a map.
Can-
Okay.
Yeah, see
I'll
here,
trust
and
you.
I'll show it. I'll show him the different geography outlines. Like this is
that's a
Marin, these are the
map.
mountains.
Oh, okay. That's great. Where are you headed?
So well, then I'll show him the little X with the line running off to this mine. Apparently, there's purported to be a mine in this area, although inactive for some years. Although it might have been active in your lifetime, potentially, as a young boy.
Going,
Do you ever recall anything like this?
trying to go to Vermeulen?
Yeah, son, that's where we're trying to go.
I haven't heard anybody talk about that town in forever. No, I'm old enough that I was a grown man when we were there. My wife died in the mines, and that's
Well,
kinda
it's-
why
is
me
he-
and the kids had to get out of there.
As he says his wife died in the mines, I'll slide a gold coin directly in front of him from my pile.
Oh, for me?
And I'll say, "For you, I'm very sorry for your loss, but I would love to hear everything you know of that time,
Oh, and you? Okay.
of the mines.
Sure.
Your wife died in them, so what happened?"
Okay. Well, it's hard to tell. A lot of us don't really know. I mean, look, we were up there, something fucked up, the mine collapsed, and I don't. Look, it was hard enough having her in there, trapped in there. I don't know if she died right away or if she was trapped with the others, but it took us a couple days to get anybody out of there. And by that time, she was gone. I don't know. I was having nightmares. I started getting nightmares just thinking about her trapped in there, losing breath, just suffocating. I couldn't help her. So, I don't know. I just started. I couldn't sleep after that, and the kids started having nightmares as well, and I just figured we need to get out of there. You know, I just moved. I'm sorry, you're stirring up a lot of old memories.
And my apologies, and I'll slide another coin over to him. Perhaps a drink for you on me.
I really do appreciate that. Thank you. What business you got up in Vermeulen? I mean, last I heard, everybody had moved up out of there.
Well, we have an employer has asked us to investigate the area and ascertain the mine's viability for future operations.
Huh. Well, I guess good for them.
Can I do an insight check or whichever check you'd like to see? I want to see if this is true sorrow from this man or if this is more play acting.
Sure. Yeah, give me an insight.
Ew. Okay,
Hard
I
to
don't know
know.
anything.
Yeah, it's hard to know. I mean, it seems legit. Seems sincere.
Okay. Well, not to dredge up any other memories, but are there other men or women of your age who might also be familiar with the town and the mine and potential things that occurred there? Is there anyone else in town we might speak with?
Oh, jeez. Man, well, who is... Oh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah, Astra. Astra was just
Astra.
a kid. And he was down there. Yeah, he runs the... Well, here, I'll tell you what. He slides back the gold that you've given him already. He slides it back to you. I'll tell you what. If you're going up there, how about you pick up some flowers from Astra and you drop a bouquet on my wife's grave?
Astra? Oh,
Yeah.
Apologies. Your wife, what was her name? So that I know which grave to place it on if it's marked.
That's a really good question. It's Lorna. Lorna.
Wanda?
Lorna.
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 What's your name, friend?
Oh, nice to meet you. It's Lucis. Luke. Sorry, I'm Lucas. Lucas Grosvenor.
Well, Lucas, at least let me buy you a drink. I apologize for bringing up bad memories.
Nah, it's okay. It's in the past. I've moved on, but sure. Thank you.
Very well, thank you, sir.
No problem.
And Astra, where would we find her? Or him?
Oh, it's yeah, he's a guy. Weird name.
Okay.
He works out in the market out there. He got the little flower shop.
Oh, okay.
He wears
Well, I think-
his vest, so you should be able to spot him. Old guy, gray hair.
And I'll look to the rest of the party and I'll say, am I missing anything, gentlemen?
Well, I just wanted to ask Lucas one question. Lucas, have you got an opinion in either direction on on what you think about someone getting this mine started up again?
An opinion?
Yeah. What do you think of that idea?
I don't know. I mean, I still don't know what caused it to fall in. I mean, I guess that's just how mines are, but I mean, my thought is if you got loved ones working in there, I just would not let them go in there. I'd only let the unloved work in the mine, to be honest.
Was it standard mining dangers, or were there other things in there that caused problems for the miners?
As far as we knew, it's just a regular old mine. I mean, no one saw the collapse coming, but I guess no one really does. I don't know. Yeah.
And at the time of the collapse?
Make sure it's secure before you go in there.
Got it. And at the time of the collapse, it was still a producing mine?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, we even mined in it a little bit after that. They cleared out the collapse but that's when I don't know, things started to dwindle out. I got out of there soon after that, and rumor has it a lot of other people did too. I bet a lot of them couldn't live with just the thought of what had happened to everybody that they knew and loved.
Lucas,
and then-
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just wanted to ask one more thing. And the words "a deep and creeping darkness," do they mean anything to you?
A deep and creeping darkness. I mean, just reminds me of my nightmares, I guess, but whose nightmares aren't deep and creepy? You know what I mean?
Got it.
Look, Lucas, I did have a question about your dreams, if you don't mind. You did say that there were a lot of dreams that occurred in the populace around the collapse of the mine. Is that accurate? Do I understand that correctly?
I mean, we all dream, I guess. It's just, I think a lot of us just were dwelling on the events that had happened, and we were just messed up. We were in shock, and we just weren't thinking straight. I think that when you lose somebody, you have crazy nightmares. You know.
Absolutely,
it's
it's tragic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tragic when you lose someone, obviously. But my question is, in my studies, I've seen or read, I should say, of different effects that would affect the populace at large and have shared dreams. Was that the case here? Were you sharing dreams with others? Were your dreams the same, or were they all just different of general anxiety?
Interesting question. I mean, a lot of the dreams, I guess, were similar because they were about the mine, but I guess now that you bring it up, I mean, there were some things that weren't part of the mine. Shadowy
Such as?
figures,
Hmm.
freaking voices.
Shadow
Think we-
figures and voices.
Yeah. I mean, I just
What were the
that was my
the shadow
thought.
figures? I say, did the shadow figures, did they have a specific shape? Did they look like a human or a bugbear or...
Dragon.
No, not
Sure.
a dragon. I guess they were. I apologize. It's so long ago. I think they were humanoid at least. I mean, 2 arms, 2 legs, body, head, but
And you heard
they were
voices from...
stretchy. I mean, they weren't the same size all the time. They
Ooh.
were stretching out. I don't know, but that's just the light, and it's dream logic, you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Well, you said that they had voices. Were the voices, I'm assuming, coming from the shadow people, or were people just hearing voices in general?
Just whispers. I mean, I just assume it's everybody's subconscious, you know, just saying, "Get out, you're gonna die."
Ah, and you yourself experienced this.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm so terribly sorry.
It's okay. It's in the past, like I said, but I don't wish anything like that on anybody.
Understood.
Was that the only thing they were saying? Was just get out, you're gonna die, stuff like that?
I mean, menacing stuff, all sorts of just like self-deprecating stuff that someone could think up, you know. It really had me all agitated. Got me real freaked out. So I grabbed the kids and we dropped by the cemetery one last time and we got out of there.
Well, again, I'm sorry for your loss. And thank you so much for sharing this. I know that it wasn't easy for you, and I appreciate it greatly. And please, will you at least reconsider, and I'll slide the 2 gold pieces back over toward him.
Wow, you
Have a
gonna
drink
get the
later.
flowers?
Oh, don't worry, I'll get the flowers. It'll be my honor and my pleasure.
You're a kind fellow. Thank you. He accepts the gold.
Hey, Lucas, we do got one more weasel.
Ah, how about that? We got one last weasel.
Hey!
How you want it cooked? Rare or burnt?
Rare.
Rare, that's right. Bring it out fresh. You with the fur?
Take the fur off. It gets between my teeth. I don't like it.
Oh, yeah, I can get that. All right, no
Weasel
fur.
skin makes a fine coin purse.
You guys trying to buy the skin? You know,
Just saying.
I'm good without it.
all right. I mean, it could be like a good to-go container. It's all. I can sell the other half. It's okay. Here's your cut. Here's your cut of weasel.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mister. All right. It's on the house. He's
Aw.
kind of gamey. I mean, he's delicious.
Totally. I'm gonna take a big old bite.
He just looks at you.
Mmm, delicious.
Oh,
It's
no.
real terribly gamey. Terribly
Oh,
gamey,
yeah.
but I try to hide it.
I know it's gamey. I appreciate your your deception. Thank you. Very kind of you. All right, Will. I got some cups to wipe down, so I guess I'll catch y'all later on the flippy side, right? That's what the kids say.
Right.
Are you gonna spit in the cup to clean it?
Yeah, why?
Yeah, that's how you get things clean.
Okay, just checking.
Did you want to spit in the cup?
Can I spit in the cup?
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't have. I'm not feeling so good.
Oh, yeah. All right, here.
All
he
the
holds
spit
cup up.
shine, son.
Yeah, I'm gonna just spit in the cup.
Oh, yeah, teamwork. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That scene from Memento is coming to mind, but he's not going to try to feed it to anybody.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, he just starts wiping out the cup, and it's not a glass cup. It's just I guess it's a wooden tankard or something.
Oh, it's just a
Wiping it.
wooden tankard.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. That's stupid. All right, pleasure talking with y'all. Now you stay safe.
Thank you.
No problem.
You too, sir.
Thank you.
What's just real quick too on the way out? What are the other patrons in the bar look like to us?
I mean, they're mostly regular people. There's a couple elves. There's a few halflings. There's a tiefling and like an old woman sitting across
Is-
the table from like a bard who is probably trying to sell them something.
Right.
Is that
And that-
tiefling bleeding?
What?
By the way.
Oh, okay. It is marked that way, but I don't. That doesn't
Okay.
make any sense. I think it's just confused.
Okay. I didn't
Yeah,
know
oh,
if like
yeah,
the
sure.
bard
You know what?
had a
It's bleeding
disagreement.
for some reason. Yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
You don't know why.
Can I just healing word?
Sure. Just without them noticing. Whoa. Who healed me? That cut was given to me by my best friend before I moved out of town, and I was holding on to it. I was never gonna wash that arm.
Can I hide? Can
Who
I just
did
like
that?
I just hunker down, put my head behind my hand.
Oh, I swear, if I ever find who did this,
What's all the fuss here, son?
somebody healed me without my consent.
Oh, the horror.
Yeah, you can understand my anger.
No, that was sarcastic, boy.
What? Are we? It's in fighting words?
I know you're looking for another cut.
Not from you. Are you my best
Well, then
friend?
I
No.
I could be.
Who's this guy? All right.
Don't mind me.
My name's Mulligan, friend.
Okay.
Want to be my best friend?
Oh, this is abrupt, but that's just weird because I just lost.
I punch him in the face.
God.
Gosh.
Shit. Okay. I mean, I guess you can't. I roll initiative. Whatever. No, you know what? He doesn't have enough health to even care about trying to fight you. He just backs up. All right, look, I talk a big game.
I talked him again.
I
I
was-
apologize.
I was attached
Look.
to that. Okay.
You got a wound from your best friend. Now you got a new one. Hang on to it.
Oh, stranger, that's the nicest punch anyone's ever given me. I see what you're doing. He just gives you a big hug.
Silverbeard's blessings on you, boy.
You don't know how hard this has been, stranger. Thank you. I think part of me was just trying to start a fight to feel the touch of another person. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
When I
That's
feel
no way
that
to
way,
feel
son.
friends.
When I feel that way, son, I just find myself a little privacy, pull out my warhammer, and I polish it.
Oh. All right. I'll try that. I'll try that, best bud. My name.
That's great.
No, you can always. You know what? It always helps if you find a friend and you polish your warhammer together.
Are you? I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that.
Furiously, you gotta polish that warhammer.
I'm furious. I'll tell you that.
Vigorously.
Oh my god. Look at the impression we're leaving on Jason. Like, look at us. We're immature.
Oh, it's all good,
Speak for
man.
yourself.
Right, we're just giving him good
What are you
tips.
talking about? I got a clean hammer.
No,
Right.
I deal with children all day, so
Yeah.
I had my youngest was in the Marine Corps, and I used to DM for them over Foundry. So imagine a group of between 4 and 8 U.S. Marines stationed in San Diego. Man, you guys can't do anything. Those guys pulled on me.
Awesome.
that's
Okay.
funny.
The lines are very far apart. We don't need to worry.
Yeah.
about
Yeah, you're not gonna upset me.
that. Great. All right. Well, next time you come through town, you're staying in my house, and if you ever need picking up from the Spelljam report, then you call on me. The name's Gus, with 2 U's.
All right, Gus. We're friends now.
One of those U's stands for you.
Aw.
I'm getting all emotional. All right. He just starts flexing, trying to be. Guys, Thank you. All right. I'll see you later.
I just wrote in my notes, Gus, my tiefling best friend.
Oh God. All right. Great.
All right, feller, let's go find this flower guy.
Absolutely.
All right.
You guys head back outside through the market to the flower shop where this person named Astra is standing. This person is I guess they're a half elf. They're obviously a florist. They got kind of like a puffy white shirt on with a vest. They're holding some flowers in their hand, got an apron on. Kind of longer blonde hair, but with streaks of white through it. Let me show you.
Aw.
He's a cutie.
Yes.
Well, hello. How's it going? Flowers? Would you like a bouquet?
Actually, Astrid, my name is Jebediah. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jebediah.
I would like to commission. Could you potentially put together a wreath, something appropriate to be laid at a grave?
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. But yes.
Oh,
of
it's
course
not
I
for
can.
me. It's for a friend.
Oh, that's even. Well, I didn't think you were dead, but still.
It's for my enemies.
It's
Oh.
actually for Lorna, the wife of Lucas, the barkeep, and I point back at the bored weasel.
Oh yeah.
His wife. It's for his wife, Lorna.
It's for my enemies.
Lorna. The old? Huh. Well, that's.
Do you remember
that's
her?
great. Sounds familiar. I know.
Well, we're just speaking to Lucas, and he told us of Vermilion and the collapse of the mine there and his wife's unfortunate death there.
Oh right.
We've been hired to go up there and investigate the mine for our employer.
Oh.
And Lucas found out about this and asked me if I would lay flowers at his wife's grave. Hence the wreath from you.
Oh, that makes sense. I do somewhat remember him. We cross paths every once in a while, but we don't really talk about those days.
I understand that they may be painful for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember much. I was just a kid when it happened. I mean, I'm 78 now, but I was only 12 or so when me and the family left.
I see. Well, anything you could tell me, even obscure things, might be of help.
Well, what do you want to
What do you remember? Well, what do you remember of the collapse and the events following? We've heard many different rumors. Some are confusing. Some fairly frightening, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough time for everyone. My mom wasn't dealing too well with it. I mean, even though no one we knew died, she couldn't handle it. I mean, the other kids kind of talked, and a lot of the parents were that way. They just weren't sleeping. They were seeing things. They were, I mean,
Like shadowed figures, perhaps?
yeah, like shadows out of nowhere. That's what
Some
Mom
of them
said.
have kind of creepy, stretchy, long limbs.
Yeah, just not consistent forms.
I see. So they were different, or they would change.
They would change. It was always changing.
And I give a fake shiver of fear. It sounds terrible.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah, it wasn't good.
We also heard too. We also heard too of dreams that people were having around that time. Do you recall anything like that?
Oh, yeah, I mean, Mom couldn't sleep. She could barely close her eyes. I mean, she'd pass out, but she'd wake up screaming. And sometimes
What
it wasn't even her. There was just screaming.
Like another voice coming from her, or
I'm sorry, I don't fully remember.
I understand. Well, if one other last question for you, and I'll pull out the map and I'll kind of go through the process of where we are and how to get to Vermilion, and just to get another verification that that's accurate in his estimation.
Seems right. It's, yeah, would be that way.
It's okay. It's okay. It looks right to you, though, right?
I just wasn't. I was just a kid. I don't. It does look right. Yeah, that seems to be right. I just can't confirm. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's fine. And I'll slide him a gold piece.
Oh,
Thank you for taking your time. And
This is more than
also,
the wreath costs.
oh, this is for you and speaking to us. Yes.
Aw.
And if you could prepare me a wreath before we leave, that would be fantastic. I don't need it right this moment, but sometime today would be fantastic.
You heading out later today then? Okay, I got it. One day. Oh, are there colors you'd like in it, or specific flowers you'd like me to use?
Why don't you choose? What do you prefer?
I like the daffodils.
Daffodils are wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, and he goes to start wrapping things. Or he grabs like just some. How do you make a wreath? I guess it's just like sticks and stuff with like a wire wrapping at first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you throw. He starts. Yeah. So he starts assembling it, grabbing different flowers, putting them together. Just come back here before night, and I'll have
Is that going to work for everyone in the party too? I'm sorry. I didn't know if we were leaving right away.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we can spend a little time here.
Yeah.
And how much for the reef too?
Oh, in addition to the. Oh my. Okay. Just 10 copper.
10 copper. And I'll go ahead and give him 2 silver for it.
Oh, you're so generous. Thank you. I'll make sure it's good.
No. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll just kind of look around the rest of the yard. What else is out here?
Not a lot else is there.
Anyone selling weapons or armor or healing potions or anything like that?
Give me an give me a perception check. Okay, yeah, you kind of wander off to the back side of the market, and there's just a guy. Psst, hey.
Is it this guy here?
He opens a sure, I don't know, wherever. You wanna- yeah, there's a guy with a trench coat on. He whips it open with a bunch of potions inside. You looking for something healthy?
Wait a minute.
What?
Is this seriously how you sell healthy stuff? Why are you being so secretive about healthy stuff?
Oh, I'm not being secretive. I'm just. I smoke too much. And my voice is just like this. You saying there's
All
a
right,
better way
then.
to sell these?
A booth, maybe?
This jacket was passed down to me from my father and passed down from his father. But I
Well,
guess
far be it from me to besmirch your jacket.
Yeah, I didn't mean you were. It's just how we've always done it. But if you think there's, all right, you know what? You're not my boss. Do you want some of this or
What if-
not?
What have you got?
All right, I got some heal. It's basically a bunch of healing potions. Just regular old healing.
How
potions.
much?
I got about 5. I got 10 of them. They normally cost 50, I believe. What?
Well, I can afford one. So I will buy one.
You want to buy one? Okay, yeah, shit, I guess nobody has enough. Okay, you got one. Heck yeah.
All right. So, inventory.
Well, here, I guess I'll put it in there.
Okay, I took out 50 gold.
Oh, I see. All right. One potion for
There
you.
it is.
Alright, well. Look, you want to buy a second one for half price?
I'd love to. Let me get my friend over here who can probably afford that half price because I only got 14 gold left.
Alright. I'll be over here.
All right.
Hey, ask him if
Alright,
he needs swimming trunks.
Okay.
I just
All
need
right.
extra.
All right, guys. And guess what? I found a guy over there who's willing to sell health potions for 25 gold. If any of you want a health potion.
Oh,
Yeah, I bought one for 50, and he's saying he's going to give me the next one for half off, but I only got 14 gold left.
Does he? Is each one being reduced by half in cost? So like
I
would the
don't know,
next
we
one
can
be
go find out.
$12.50?
Yeah, sorry. Hey, I just came over because I didn't know if you'd mentioned the swimming trunks. I also have swimming trunks for sale.
He also has swimming trunks for sale, friends.
Yeah. But only one. The half price doesn't count for them. So we got I got potions, right? Healthy stuff. And
right.
Is there anything special about them trunks?
he bought, I mean, they got like a water pattern on them.
Understood.
And it says cannonball across the butt.
How much for the trunks?
Yeah, I thought you might like that. See, he's not a good salesman.
And
All right, you can get these. You can get these. I'll throw these trunks in for 5 copper if you guys buy the other potions. For half
Sold!
price.
I take that. I take that for 25.
It's a
I
classic.
want these trunks.
My family sale. All right, dang, I'm selling out of everything. Okay, so that's 25 more gold for the second potion, and then the trunks 5, whatever I said you already gave to. Great. All right, hey,
Listen.
give. You pull
Hold on. I give him a silver for those trunks because obviously he is undervaluing these trunks.
Oh my
This
god.
is travesty.
Oh shoot. You awful kind, sir. Thank you.
The trunks,
No,
he's
thank-
undervaluing his health
thank
potions.
you.
Wait, who's buying the other
Thank
potions? Like,
you.
give it to them.
Filet
Oh, you're buying the potion too? Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, I want one
Aris,
too. Sorry.
you're going to get a potion too?
Yeah.
What about you, Jebediah?
Well, but you don't have any money. How can you afford it?
I have 33 gold.
Oh, okay.
He
all
does.
right.
He does have
Alright.
33 gold.
Fair enough.
So I'm going down to 8. Is it? It's 25 gold.
Yeah,
Yep.
25 gold.
Okay.
Does he
I
get a
don't need
sick
to
pair
show.
of swim trunks too?
No, just the one. Only you.
I do want to just say, as of right now, I am just wearing the swim trunks and nothing else.
You just whipped everything off, just put the swim trunks on.
That's right.
Wow. Okay. Great. What
Are
big
they like
picture.
briefs or? What am I
Yeah,
looking
they're.
at?
Oh no, they're not like brief. Well, I guess how do you imagine? I imagined them.
Are
as
they booty
trunks.
shorts or are they knee length?
I imagine them as knee length, but whatever you think is better, I'm happy to go with.
I think they've got to be
Speedo type.
Nah.
not Speedo, but like the
Booty.
Yeah.
Boy shorts. Boy shorts. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Wait,
that? Oh,
nothing
that
in a
doesn't go on the
low-rise
butt.
mesh bikini?
Okay. Well, you.
It's a
yeah.
it's a thong.
No, well, it can't be a thong and say cannonball.
It's written in very small letters.
Yeah, like a tramp stamp right at the top. No, okay, no, it covers the butt at the very least, and then whatever else you think. But yeah, you look like a surfer. You look great.
Well,
all right.
if he's selling those for 25, Jebediah will buy one too, for sure.
All right. Yeah, let's get everybody one.
Okay.
Like the way the booty go. Like the way the booty go. Whoa, whoa. That thong, 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 thong.
Oh dang!
Dong, dong, dong.
What bard is famous for that? I swear I've heard that. Is that Chris?
Baby. That thong, 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 thong.
Dang, you should be a bard. I tell you what. If you're making that up off the top of your head, I think you could work in the tavern.
I like to sing while I drink. I don't like to sing for money.
Oh, fair enough. All right. Did I give you? Okay, everybody's got your potion. There's not a lot left in this town, but we can make up whatever. You guys trying to go somewhere else, or what kind of shenanigans you trying to get into?
Can we get rowdy at the local tavern? We go back into the weasel, and can we just start? Can I just buy a round for everybody and like try and get everyone partying?
Sure.
I'll throw down a gold on the table. Next round's on me, fellas.
I'm into it.
Hey! Oh, that's awfully kind. You guys are some kind strangers. Shoot. Yeah,
That's
Flayler
right.
just goes back into the bar, buys a round for everyone. Lucas starts filling up the tankards and just laying them out. Yeah, somebody, come and get them. Paid for by Flayler.
Laylor, yeah.
Falcor.
Falcor.
By Falcor, the dragon. The dragon
Hey,
dog.
Gus. This is my best friend Gus right here. I'm going to teach him the song about dipping his balls in it.
Oh! Whoa. Hang on, you're going to have to slow down. What are the words? Okay. Dipping. I got that. Balls. What? Just like dipping your boss? Just like when you tar
Balls.
and feather. Oh, your ball. I just heard you. Oh, you're dirty. Oh, I like you. Okay.
It's a drinking song, son.
I love it. Guys, this is Mulligan. You remember from before, we're best buds now, and he taught me this song about dip, ma'am. I'm sorry, but it's about dipping balls. I hope you're cool with that. Oh, I've dipped a number of balls. That's great. All right. Let's sing it. Okay, they start singing your dipping the balls song. Everybody's got a beer. Everybody's getting wasted.
Can I turn into an octopus and just start handing out beers left and right?
Yeah, I guess you can. You definitely can turn
Oh,
into
yeah.
an octopus.
Oh yeah.
Great. So you've got 8 cups that you're just flailing around, handing to people throughout the bar. That's freaking awesome.
This is just the rowdiest tavern that there's ever been in this town. I love it.
You're getting it. They're off the hook tonight.
Fuck yeah.
I guess a bunch of people from outside start to hear that you're handing out free stuff. So probably
I'm slowly writing the song. Okay, I've got 2 lines. Are you ready?
Oh, you're writing
Yep.
it? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, here we go. All right, dip your balls in the halls, wave them to and fro. Dip your balls with us all, wave them to and fro. All right, that's all I've got so far.
You got it. Dang. Everybody's singing along. Them's the
That wasn't very
words.
shanty-y though, so I gotta change the tune.
Well, it's
When
pretty
there's a
good.
time when there's too much ale, we dip our balls in the watering pail.
Hey!
You're way better at this than I am, Tony. That's why you played the bard.
And you probably, I guess everyone kind of chimes in. Like, one person will think of a rhyme, and then it's met with a hey at the end of that line, and then someone else stands up with their drink, and they pitch another line, and it just kind of keeps getting passed off throughout the whole bar until it, like, fills up and everybody's singing it.
Woo!
I don't know why
Wait.
some people are bloody. Oh, yeah, you're an octopus.
Yeah, I'm an octopus.
They're getting their balls dipped. Painful.
God, I'm just gonna do it just for the sake. Okay. What else is happening? I mean, this is a party that Philalor has set up. What's anybody else doing at the party? Jebediah, what are you up to? You sit down.
Jebediah's actually, yeah, I'm actually sitting. Well, I didn't realize there was a guy there.
Oh, I may have placed that guy there afterwards, so you can.
Well, that's fine. He was just sitting at the table reading, basically.
I see. Oh, okay. Dope. Just doing some research. How about Eris? Yeah. How have you spent the last hour or so? Your poison probably wears off about now.
Balls are thoroughly dipped.
Balls are thoroughly sick to your chest.
As they should be.
Dang, Mulligan. Oh, man. I know we started off button heads, but we are now best buds. Well, what do you got going around in town anyway? You moving here, or am I going to see a lot of you?
We're doing some investigating into Vermalen.
Oh, that's cool. What's that?
An old mining town right around here. So this'll probably be our hitching post, so to speak. Closest civilization to some abandoned little town. Got hired to check it out, so we're gonna go do that.
Dang, adventuring. That's what my former best friend did as well.
My former.
Yeah, well, you're my new best friend, so he's not my best friend anymore. He left me here to rot.
That's right, Gus.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm getting over it real quick. Now that I'm in.
Gus with 2 U's.
What?
Gus with 2 U's.
With 2 U's, that's right, yeah. Gus. Well, dang. You want to arm wrestle?
Sure.
Alright, let's God damn it, he's a fucking, I should pick a different stat block for him. He's just a commoner right now. Let's just up him a little bit. Alright, let's do it. Let's just do an athletics check. Contested.
Athletics? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, he is weak. You just get down on the table. You slam it down so hard. He rolled a 4. All right. Best out of 3. One more time. Hang on. Let's make this. Whoever wins, what has to? What's something real embarrassing? Shit, I don't know.
Whoever loses has to actually dip their balls in their drink and then drink it.
Oh no!
You guys haven't been?
You guys.
Wait a minute. You guys
you
have
I'm
this?
the only one?
You maybe hear Eris zip and go, wait a minute, what? All right, best. Okay. Here we go. The best. Okay, let's do it. I asked him first. Oh, you got a 1. Oh,
Which
we're
is still a
even now.
6.
It was
Still
still 6.
6.
He got a 12. All right, that's my win. But that's best out of 3. So
This one's gonna say you better start taking your trousers down, my best bud. Let's do this.
You think so?
I do. Oh no.
Here we go.
I don't think he can win now. He rolled a 5, and the lowest apparently you can roll is a 6. 16, yeah, immediately. Boosh! Oh! Dang it! Oh, shit.
I just wanted you to feel like you had a shot there, son.
Oh,
That last round? Yeah.
that's rough. Yeah, it's so rude, but that is so like Kyle. Nah, all right. All right, I guess I asked for this. All right, ma'am, I'm sorry. Look away. He turns around. he dips his balls in his drink.
You said you wanted something embarrassing, son.
I said it. You know, I did ask for steaks. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers. Rubbing salt in the wound. Okay. Oh, I guess everyone's sitting around watching him, and he just starts.
Hey!
Ew, hey, like half ews, half hoorays. And then as soon as he's done, he slams it to the ground. Yeah! And he sings one of the lines. You put your balls in your drink. Oh my God. Okay.
And when your arms are not so strong, you dip your balls and you sing this song.
Yeah. Okay. We've lost it. Okay. Well,
So-
what now? Are we?
Hey guys, you think that wreath is ready yet?
He's standing outside the front door holding it up. I didn't wanna interrupt. You guys were having such a good time. And then that guy had his pants down, so I decided not to come in.
I'm gonna hand him whatever's left of my ale.
Oh, who, Gus?
Yeah,
Never
no,
let a man with his pants
oh,
down.
Astra.
Stop
Flower guy.
doing what you
Oh,
want.
okay.
Astra.
Oh, thank you. Great. Well, here's the wreath then.
Ah, thank you very much. It's lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Is it lovely?
It is. I think so. I did my best. You guys paid an awful lot for it, so I wanted to make it beautiful. I used a couple extra flowers, and yeah, it's a whole assortment. It's the best I've done in a while.
Well, thank you very kindly.
Oh, my pleasure. I mean, I guess be safe up there. And best travels.
Thank you very much.
Indeed.
Actually, looking at this wreath, DM, is this actually well put together?
Oh yeah? You think? Wait. Oh, you're
No,
asking me?
I'm asking the DM. Is this actually put together well?
You know, let me give him a roll. Oh, see. Let's just call it this. Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, it's not
Okay.
the worst. It's got some patterns to it. It's kind of like almost got a checkerboard pattern across the top, with fluctuating between like purple and yellow flowers, and then along the bottom there's just a lot more blue and red mixed in with the yellows. But yeah, it looks good.
Excellent. Well, I will attach that to my backpack with some spare rope. Just make a loop, tie it onto the back so that it gets sunlight and it's out, but it's not getting crushed.
Okay. That's really. A lot of people don't respect the flowers. I appreciate that.
Of course, when we have, I don't know how far of a journey is this to Vermilion from here.
Technically 5 days, but
5 days.
yeah.
Eh.
I mean, it's technically 5 days, but I'll just be honest. I'm not going to throw anything at you so that we can get to the end. And last time
Okay.
we did like in between things. Our last campaign, we got focused on things that weren't whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep to the actual content. But yeah, 5-day trip. So you have that strap there. Is everyone ready to go? Falelor, are you
Yeah.
doing anything else in the bar or?
Nah, I give a little salute to the bartender and I octopus my way out to the cart.
All right. I see my eight-legged friend. And you're just in octopus form now, we'll say.
Yep, I'm staying in octopus form as long as I can.
Okay. Alright, yeah, you guys head back out to the cart and I guess head out on the trail heading towards Vermilion. Let's just jump back to the traveling map temporarily. Why didn't it switch? Alright, over the next 5 days, you obviously just travel a long time. I'd imagine Jebediah is making more road snacks as you go. You probably have to set up camp a couple times, but it's fairly smooth sailing.
Nice.
That's some good risotto.
Oh yeah. And then, here, hang on, I gotta pull up some stuff. After 5 days, it's getting dark outside. It's almost dusk when you finally get to an area. Although, shit, I'm loading this map a little bit too soon. There's one thing I wanted to read. It was... The day was almost spent, and the group was starting to wonder if they were on a wild goose chase. Why did it scroll? On a wild goose hunt. But pushing through some thick overgrowth along the trail, the group of men find themselves standing at the edge of a cliff overlooking the abandoned town of Vermilion. Mulligan takes in the sight, contemplating the hundreds of feet to the ground. The trail turns to the side and leads down around the outside of the mountain, connecting to the main thoroughfare of the decaying town.
Is there a better way to go down than that?
Seems like the only way.
So we're repelling?
No, there's a path. It's just...
Oh, okay. Okay,
cliffside.
I'm sorry. Okay, cool.
All right.
Fucking shit. I don't like it.
Yeah, freaking Mulligan almost maybe stays back to the cliffside rather than the wall of the cliffside rather than the ledge of the cliffside. And you guys make your way down and around and into the town below.
They make holes in mountains so people don't have to do shit like this.
As you guys enter the town, the quiet is replaced with the sound of buzzing flies. Up ahead lies the carcass of some sort of tailed beast, but its body is riddled and swarming with a dozen rats, each gnawing at the rotten flesh underneath them. Its death and decay having naturally beckoned and called out to the rats, the necrotic scent having called out, "What you desire is here, it's time to feed," and the hungry rodents accepted the call.
Oh, and seeing the rodents, you guys would notice that Jebediah is repulsed by them. And his little dog Sal positions himself between Jebediah and the rats feasting on this corpse in a protective, and he also has a low, not very loud, he's a small dog, so he has a very low growl issue from his chest.
Hold on. Can I step forward and cast Speak with Animals?
Okay. Oh, this is always the bane of me. Oh, you can talk to these things you shouldn't be able to talk to. Great. All right. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, no.
No. I
Yeah.
love it. It's great. I'm just always expecting, they won't have to talk to these guys. Great. So you're going to talk to the rats? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. See, they kind of get closer as Jebediah is not approaching and his dog's just kind of... Did you say it was barking or just kind of growling now?
No. Just growling. And if I move, he positions himself directly between me and the rodents.
Okay. Falalor, yeah, you approach the swarm of rats.
What's up, little dudes?
What?
How goes the feast?
Oh, hello. Hungry. Hi. What? It's all for me. None for you.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna take it, man. Just be cool.
So good. Oh,
What's How long ago did you find this thing to eat?
oh, we got it. It's probably about we found it yesterday. This is the second time we've been back.
Second time you've been back?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Did you do this to the person?
No. We just found it like this. It was dead, and we smelled the smell, so we came running. It's delicious. It's got the nutrients that we need.
Gotcha. Well, have you guys been sleeping well?
Oh yeah. I sleep.
Yeah, you haven't been having any, like, no nightmares, no dark creatures talking to you?
Nobody talks to me, just you.
All right. Are we gonna be good to go past you?
I'm not gonna eat you.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks, little dude. It's been a trip.
Oh yeah, what are you guys doing in here? Nobody comes around anymore.
Well, yeah, we're trying to figure out the shadow people. Trying to either that or figure out what's going on down here. You been living here long?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, what's a fucking rat's lifespan though? So probably not that long.
3 to 5 years, probably.
2 years. Or a black rat, 12 months. Yeah, just not about a year maybe we've been here.
Yeah. Anything? You see any people coming in and out?
People? No, we got those. I never really see them.
You've seen things coming in
There's
and
some
out?
stuff here. I don't
Like
know.
what?
There's movement. We see movement, but it doesn't smell good, so we don't go and eat it.
Okay. All right. Can you tell us where the movement usually is?
It's all over. It's in the shadows.
It's in the shadows?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thanks very much, little dude.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Have fun with your food.
You've been really nice. You want some of this? I'm willing to share now with friends.
I'm good. I'm
sure?
good.
Okay,
Yeah. But hey, do you guys want some of this? I'm gonna pull out a little bowl, and I'm gonna leave it down, and I'm gonna pour in the ethereal ale.
I love that. Okay. Well,
Here you go, little dudes. Something.
Bad.
It's a special drink for people drink it. You'll like it. It's not gonna hurt you.
You sure
Yeah,
that's not
you.
a people?
I mean, cats
Can I
drink
be a
it, dogs
people?
drink it. Yeah, if you drink it enough, you'll be a person. You gotta drink a lot of it, though.
All right, I believe you. I really don't have any desire to be a person, but Okay. I'm
Give it a little
thirsty.
try, Skate.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
have a sip. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
You go ahead. You guys have fun with that. I bagged up to the group. We should probably get going, guys.
Well,
Also,
you just
stay out of the...
infested the ethereal realm. That's great. The ethereal
Yeah.
plane. Yeah.
Guys, be careful. They said there's things in the shadows. Not good, but we already knew about the shadow people. Also, I don't know where that body came from. They said they just found it here, and they've had enough time to go eat, go away, and come back and eat some more. So probably pretty recent. I'd
It's
say
not a
probably a
person.
day or two. It's not a person. What is it?
You
No,
said it was a
it's-
tailed beast, right?
It's a tailed
Oh.
beast, so it's some sort
Oh,
of
a tailed
creature.
beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
No, it's
Can we
okay.
tell what it is
Or
or what it was?
Can we also see how it was killed or what?
This is my specialty. Well, it might have been. Never mind. I don't know anything.
Oh, you're not a monkey.
I'm the wrong kind of ranger.
Oh,
I got a 17.
okay. Yeah. I mean, it was just a fox. I've seen
Okay.
it die here.
Foxy.
So, did someone ask how it died?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Give me a medicine check then, I guess.
It was hugged to death.
I guess. I mean, at the moment, it's hard to say because, I mean, if it
It's
was
been chewed on. Yeah.
it's been chewed up. It could very well just be natural causes, but I mean, its body.
Ring,
would
ding,
evidence
ding,
would
ding,
be
ding,
it's
ding,
all
ding.
Chewed up.
Okay, but it's not rended or obviously cut, obviously clawed in any place. Okay.
Nope.
what the fox say?
Oh, that's what you heard.
Ring ding 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 ding.
Freaking song.
I would like to stealth ahead.
Okay.
Just gonna go about that far,
Okay.
and I'll do that.
What are you doing? Oh, you're
Cool.
stealthing. Okay, yeah, I mean, you're just sneaking through the darkened town. It's all falling apart. There's just walls that kind of sit without a roof. There's some roofs that still stand but are rotting. The whole place is just somewhat quiet and abandoned. You don't see anything at first, but you hear a whisper. Well, no, you don't hear a whisper. You just sneak up forward.
Let me make a perception. Just want to see. I'm looking for anything in the shadows that was referenced.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. Did he tell us what the rat said about that?
Apologies.
Shadows?
Yeah, I would have relayed that. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, it's okay. I just wanted to double check. Okay.
Yeah.
Snap. That's a 12. Just looking at the shadows here.
Yeah, you're just staring. You're kind of looking. You're looking into the darkness just to see if there's anything there. You're not noticing anything at first.
Okay.
Jebediah, can I have 10 minutes, gentlemen, please?
Oh, sure.
I need to ritually cast Detect Magic, please.
Oh, sure. That sounds
Coming
like a
back.
good idea.
So I will do that.
While he does that, I'd like to
Cast
investigate
shield.
the immediate area.
Okay.
Just looking for items that have been left behind, any type of clues, anything
Can
that says that
I,
this is Vermalen.
Can I also help with the investigation?
You just want to help him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do I hit Alt
Yeah.
to do it with advantage?
Yep.
Okay, 13.
Okay. Let me think. What they have. What would prove that it's Vermalen? I mean, maybe you find
Labels on crates, sacks, anything like that.
Okay.
Tools with people's names on them.
Let's say. Well, I think maybe you kind of poke at this house here. You see the house. I don't know. It's labeled with the people who lived there, which is probably just like
This one here that I'm.
Sure, that can be the one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the Dunnigan household. The door's not locked. You're able to just kind of go inside. Inside, you find. Let me consult some notes real quick. Yeah, you know what? You probably find like a paste. They don't have pay stubs. Shit. Just maybe a note from a boss from the Vermalen Mining Company, just talking about how this person did a great job. And they were getting a raise.
Okay, I'll fold it up and stick it in my bag.
Oh, here's a description I missed, so let me just give it to you now. The village is eerily quiet. Plants and wildlife have overtaken the crumbling houses. Leafless vines climb rotting walls. Birds and other small creatures nest in the exposed rafters. And gnarled trees protrude from the fallen roofs of a few buildings. The overcast sky adds an air of oppression to the scene, seeming to envelop the village. So you head into that house, and you're kind of looking around. You do find evidence this is Vermalen. What's anyone else doing? Let's check with. Well, I guess let's check with Jebediah. You cast.
Yeah, right. 10 minutes to do that. I'd have to do it ritually. So chalk circles on the ground. But whenever it tells I'm casting it on myself, so within a 30-foot radius, I should be able to tell if there's any magical items, auras, that type of thing, as I walk through.
Sure. Eris, are you doing anything specific?
Yes. I'm gonna shoot one arrow into some shadow.
Okay. All right.
I just look for a patch of shadow and fire an arrow into it.
Okay.
I love it.
A terrified shriek splits the air. Ah! I probably maxed out my mic, but more scared.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What direction is it from us? Do you have ping loaded?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, maybe. I thought I did.
Just if I knew direction where it was coming from.
What the fuck happened?
We did have ping before.
I did have the pings. Oh. Alright, well, hang on a second. I can turn it on. It's just going to reload us real quick.
Oh, no big deal, man. I was just... Sorry, I didn't mean to make you reload.
No, it's all good. I mean, it's a quick reload. We should have pings on, so it's all good.
Oh no, you broke it.
I broke it. But let's say, well... Let's just say it's to... Where were you shooting?
So I went and looked in a patch of shadow to the northwest. Northwest. So I would have fired it into that. Like after I looked into that shadow, I would have come back. And I think I waited until the ritual was done because I didn't want to failed to load homebrew index.
That's fine.
I waited until the ritual was done, just in case something happened, and then I took once I saw him kind of packing up his stuff, I took the shot.
So it's like over.
So right there.
Okay.
Oh, that is a big.
Well, that's
Does that ever go away?
But whatever. I mean,
Oh, sorry.
it's fine. It doesn't
That
matter.
region, wherever there's some shadow over there.
Sure, like maybe from here into this darker area or something. Well, let's say that you're like up here then, and you shot off into this area.
Okay.
You just hear a screech, like a woman screaming for help.
Are you hit?
What was that?
No response.
I think that there might be a lady in there in those shadows.
Maybe. Hold on. I got this. Can I throw my produce flame at it?
Sure. You produce a flame in the darkness, illuminating the area that was once unseen, and there's nothing there.
I throw a fireball just to be safe.
A fireball?
Yeah, the produce flame.
Oh, I see. Okay, not an actual fireball. Okay, yeah, you just throw it in there. It doesn't seem to hit anything. The area is empty, as far as you can tell.
Huh.
Well, I don't want to walk into this area first, so
Well, I'm going to cast Word of Radiance into that shadow.
Okay.
attack.
What just happened? Oh, I think it's just accidentally replaying stuff. Okay, you cast Word of Radiance in there. Great. Well,
If I hit anything, I did 5 damage to it.
technically you have to be able to see them, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, I mean, nothing in that area seems to take any damage.
All right, I think it's clear. Let's just run past.
You hear an indistinct whisper in your ears, Mulligan.
Anybody else hear that?
No one else did.
Oh, good. I thought it was just me.
No, you didn't.
You guys, I just heard
All right,
Making
I just heard a
Jebediah,
whisper.
you getting anything out of those with your senses.
Jebediah is wandering around trying to sense magic in some sort of area. You've not picked up anything yet.
Is
Okay.
there a way to put our names on the character icons?
Let's do it.
Just because I can't tell who's who. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. You want it to be on all the time or just when you hover?
I prefer all the time, but
I'd prefer all the time too.
All right. That's at least two.
Works for me.
Always for everyone.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we're not sensing anything with magic, but we are hearing horrible, horrible, scary things.
Some just whispered
Well,
at me, boys.
Can we just burn this whole town down?
That's not what we came here for.
Did he say we had to save the town or just the mine?
He wants to validate that the mind is workable. So
Yeah.
that I would take that to mean that we need to make sure the area is relatively safe. And don't forget, boys, we have a bounty on heads brought back to him.
How are
If
you
we
gonna
set
get a
him
head
on
off
fire-
the shadow?
Exactly.
All
Let's
right.
at least decapitate before we burn.
All right.
As you
Fair
guys
enough.
continue
Sure.
further into the town,
Yeah.
Jebediah's ping starts to pick up magic inside of a building nearby.
I'll sell them.
maybe not.
Well,
Hang on. I feel like I always fuck up magic because it's supposed to be an active magical effect right now, right? Hang on, let me just reread the message thing.
Or a magic item, right?
it says any creature
It bears
or
magic.
object that bears magic.
Okay, it just may not have a school at the time. Okay, yeah, well then you do. You sense some sort of magic.
I will tell the party. There's something over here going. My detect magic has found something.
Oh, well, lead the way.
I have. Where am I going, Dim? You can move me.
Sorry.
I
love you guys.
Oh yeah, let's say. Hang on, it's freaking dark. Let's say it's this building here. Zoop.
Okay. I will open the door very quietly, look in, or if the door's open, let's look in and make sure that there's not something waiting for me.
Okay. Yeah, you open up the door, peek inside this building. Actually, and up on top of the door, there's a wooden sign that says "The Wand and Hammer." You kind of peek inside.
Ah,
A thick layer of dust covers the interior of this building. A forge sits dormant in the far corner, a blacksmith's anvil, and an empty quenching trough beside it. On the opposite side of the room are two workbenches with stools.
okay.
And the magic...
What object? Yeah, what object is it? What object is pinging?
None of the things described. It's coming from one of the desks.
I'll make my way to the desk and attempt to learn what it is or where it is, without
Okay.
touching it.
Sure. You go to the desk. And it's actually not on the desk. It's under the desk. There's a lump of dust, and there's something underneath that.
Well, using a dagger, I'll try to, like, if it's under the desk, try to use a dagger tip and kind of pull it toward me. Can I
Sure.
tell what type of an object it is?
It's a
How
ring.
big it is, at least? Oh, it's a ring. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, I will
Platinum ring.
I'll very, very carefully edge that ring out, and say, "Ooh, here we go. This is magic."
What you
If
do?
you guys, if you give me another 10 minutes, I can, 20 minutes, because I'd have to identify it and then bring back up detect magic. It's up to you, gentlemen. And I'll pick it up with a cloth wrapped, not actually physically touching the ring, except through the wrappings. Or we can just wait till later. Your call, gentlemen.
I'm good with taking a few minutes for you to figure that out, and
Okay.
I'll investigate the rest of the forge if anyone wants to assist.
Sure. I'll help.
You wanna? Okay.
I'm gonna keep a watch at the door. and just watch
Oops,
for
I should
anything
have done
coming
that
up
twice.
behind us.
Oh well, I don't think I'm going to do better than a 19, so
I mean, hey, you might get that 20.
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah. All right, let's try it again. Nope, the 19 is the one to go with.
So you're poking around, and actually, you find a false panel in the corner of the floor next to the desk. It flips up, and inside you find a steel shield with platinum filigree in the shape of winding serpents. You find 2 matching steel short swords with platinum filigree on the hilt and pommel and a similar serpent motif, and a stack of 10 iron bars, each weighing about 10 pounds.
Do any of those objects ping as magical?
No.
I'll inform the party. Looks like they're well made, but not magic.
Is that shield better than my shield?
Steel shield. Boop, 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 boop. Wielding a shield increases your armor class by 2. I think it's just a normal shield. I
Okay.
mean, it looks cool, but it's not better per se.
I'll be working on the ritual
Are
just
important.
whenever. This will need a cast, no spell slot.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to gather up all that stuff and I'm going to haul it back to the cart and drop it into the cart.
Okay.
So it's a steel shield, 2 short swords,
Oh.
and how many iron bars?
3, I believe. What's up, Jebediah?
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
I was no. I actually, it's just up to you. I didn't really ask you about material components and how you handle those. The identify has a significant 100 gold piece pearl.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm not going to worry about it for this, but for Icewind Dale, I will. Just
Okay.
the monetary valued components.
Okay, cool. I don't actually have to find a pearl. I just lose 100. That's awesome.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, if you guys want to role play buying the stuff or whatever, but I'm not really gonna.
No, that's
stick
cool.
with a
That's
lot
cool.
of that. All right, so I just put all the stuff in your inventory.
Oh, okay.
Mulligan. The stuff
Okay.
that Mulligan grabbed.
Well,
I think.
I'm not going to carry it though. I don't want it to encumber me if we're
I
doing
know,
encumbrance.
I
I'll just toss it into the wagon to bring with us.
Dope. Do I have?
Oh shit! Did we secure the wagon?
I'm sure we tied the horses up.
The
Yeah.
horse is just running loose.
So Jebediah,
Stay
Oh,
here.
actually, yeah, I probably just left that stuff at the bottom of the walking path all the way up to the top of the mountain. I didn't carry it all the way back up to the horses.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
So I made a stash.
So Jebediah finishes his 10-minute ritual of at least identify before heading on to detect magic again. And you identify that this is a ring of swimming. Which isn't super useful because there's not a lot of water around here, but it is magic and you have it now.
And I'll tell the party that this is a ring of swimming. Would anybody
Nice.
have any application for it?
It makes your swimming speed 40 feet.
This is the moment where I announce I don't know how to swim.
Oh, you probably would if you wore that ring.
Does it make you a good swimmer or just able to swim further? If I can't swim at all, I'm just drowning.
It gives you a
faster.
swimming speed, so I think it lets you swim.
I think it lets you drown faster.
It lets you drown faster. Yeah, that's right. It's a boon.
Oh, by the way, boys, that stuff that I just found, that's equal shares.
Nice.
Thank you.
Well, unfortunately, we can't divide a ring, so who would like it?
I'm good. I can tap into the
Slim Jim.
spirit of actual fish.
Why don't you hang on to it, Jebediah?
Yeah.
Very well. And I'll stash it into an inside pocket. Ring of swimming.
Dope, dope. Let me give you it. Dope, dope. All right, great. So you guys are still chilling out.
Shall we move along?
House.
Yeah.
Oh, good, sure, good, sure, good, sure.
Scroll a bunch of times.
inside the house, you almost see movement out the front door. You see a shadow, just almost as if like a light is moving around behind it. The shadow is just stretching out and warping around before it disappears.
Do I notice it? Because I am watching at the front door.
Yeah, you probably notice it more than anyone. What you notice almost is that it has like these big claws and reaches out, almost grabbing for you. Swipes
Where it
at your
disappears.
feet. Yep.
Oh, is it on the ground? It's not like it doesn't rise up.
No, it's like across the ground. Yeah, it's like a shadow being cast by something, but you don't see something. You just see the shadow itself.
Eris, what was that?
Guys, there's something out here.
I'm
Something's
gonna go out there.
making the shadows move in strange ways.
I don't know how to get out of the building.
Yeah, sorry, you guys can't get out of the house. There you go. Did I drag you into a tree? All right, there. No, you should be safe.
Excuse me.
You guys come out. You don't spot anything, but something caused that shadow to move, unless it was in your minds.
If only one of us saw it, I'd say maybe it was in our mind, but more than one of us saw that.
Well, could be an
I must be
illusion.
really tired, guys.
Falalor, you
Nap.
sense movement to the side. Is something there? Your anxiety starts to build and your mind begins to construct explanations. What could be out there in this town completely devoid of life? Memories spark up ideas of what it definitely wasn't. It couldn't be. At least you hoped beyond anything that there was no way. Were the undead lurking in the shadows? Shivers run down your spine at the thought of it.
At that, I am just gonna hold my my little flame. There will be a 10-foot radius of bright light, and then an additional 10 foot of dim light. And I am not putting that out for anything.
Just like a little candle that you're holding there.
Mm-hmm.
What a cool effect.
I throw it.
Oh, that's good.
Finally, colors.
I like that.
You guys are just going by your dark vision. So he's just looking out. You've got your flame. Is it just like glowing in your hand? Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's just like a ball of fire in my hand.
Love it.
All right, shall we press on, fellas?
I think we should. I don't like being out here. If I feel too exposed, we need to go.
As we're walking through, I would like to keep an eye out for, generally in mining camps, there's like an office for the head foreman. Looking for something like that. I'm really after, I want to find records if there are any, logs, that type of thing. So whatever building looks like it might contain that.
Sure.
Hello,
sure.
this.
Well,
this a
up ahead, there's a giant tree in front of a bigger building. There's a cool picture of the tree, so let me show it to you. What?
Ooh.
Oh.
Gnarly tree in front of a dilapidated building. Let me get more information here. Oh. There's a big hollow section of the tree. And I don't know, there's a big house, big kind of manor to the north of that. This grand 2-story brick house has fallen prey to time and the elements like the rest of the village, but it remains in better shape than the smaller houses. Heavy wooden double doors are flanked by dark windows, and chimneys anchor the building to each corner, their masonry crumbling. In front of the house looms a wide, leafless tree. Its gnarled branches reach toward the clouds like twisted fingers, and its rough bark is pockmarked with large knots and beetle holes, including like a big giant knot in the middle. And above the house seems to be labeled Mayor Duvezin.
Interesting. This might be worth a look, gentlemen.
I agree. How does anyone feel about me hitting that big knot on the tree with my hammer?
Let me step back.
Hmm. Is the tree dead?
It's
Like,
yeah.
Is it
pretty much.
obviously dead?
Yeah. You're wondering if you care about its life or not.
I am.
Yeah, for sure. I love it.
I'm just gonna tap it.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna tap the big knot.
All right, you tap the big knot. Just give me an athletics roll or something. Okay.
Ah.
You hit it pretty weak,
It's almost a 19.
but you hear something. You just hear some stuff fall over inside of it.
There's something in there, guys.
There's something in there.
Can I hit it
Let's go
harder?
check it out.
I'm gonna hit it harder.
Do it.
Okay. Yeah, do another athletic.
Should I roll an attack?
Sure,
Athletic?
if you want to do an attack, that's fine too.
As I see them start to get focused on the tree more, I'm going to be directing my focus out, away from us, looking for things maybe coming at us.
Okay, a little bit more movement from the tree. You're inching it. You almost see a flicker, like from the flame coming from Falalor's hands. You see like a reflection off of like a piece of metal inside.
I'm gonna hit it again.
All right. Okay,
Nice.
that's pretty good.
Finally.
Yeah, you freaking hit this knot. You break a chunk off, and then falling from this like knot, this big knotty hole, is a delicate
Haha,
necklace.
naughty hole.
A naughty. It's a tree's butt. It's a thumb-sized platinum oval pendant threaded on a thin chain.
Any magic aura?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. Jebediah, this magic?
No
Doesn't look like it.
No magic emanates.
Any markings on it? Symbols, pictures, drawings, anything like that?
Oh, you turn it over. It looks like it can be opened, and on the back is an inscription: "For Lorna, forever."
Whoa.
Guys, this is for Lorna.
For Lorna?
Does this look like it might be a grave?
That's Lucas's wife.
I mean, there's no gravestone. There's no like cross of sticks down there.
I'm gonna open it up.
Can I-
Inside- Oh yeah. What? Falala?
Never mind. I wouldn't be able to do that.
Okay. Yeah. You unclasp it. You open it up. The two halves. On one half is a much younger Lucas, the bartender, and on the other side is his beautiful wife, much younger than he is. They seem in love.
I'm gonna give that back to him. I'm gonna stick it in my bag to return to him.
Aw. Dope. Okay. Yeah, Jebediah was looking out. Eris,
Hey, we should.
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. No, Falalor, you were about to say something. What are you doing?
We should put the flowers in there.
You want to hang the wreath on the tree?
I mean, we did find a locket in there.
Did
I'll hold on to it, and maybe may chance we'll find an actual grave.
yeah, Lucas did say something about there being an actual grave, didn't he?
He did.
You sure did.
I guess so.
There might be something swiping things from the grave and moving them around, so who knows where
Jebediah-
this locket actually came from.
Jebediah and Eris, you're kind of looking out, just trying to make sure nothing's sneaking up on you guys, and just the hair on both of your arms start to stand up. You don't see anything, but you just sense that something's watching you.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
space between your shoulder blades start to itch.
I'll just relay. I think something's watching us. Can you
What do
guys feel that?
What do you
I don't
do?
feel nothing.
sorry?
Oh,
I think I'm still just on the lookout. I think I'm still just on the lookout.
Okay. Just trying to making sure
Yeah.
nothing's sneaking
I
up
just-
on you.
Yeah, the shadow thing has really gotten to me, and I don't think I can focus on
Let me do a couple things real quick.
the search. I need to run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Alright. Perfect timing. Okay. You guys remind me to tell him something when he comes back.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, I guess Falalor's passive perception is just as high, so I can tell. You guys want to wait till you're both here, or you tell you now?
Let's wait till we both hear it.
All right.
Yeah.
Dope. All right. So yeah, I guess don't go too far from where you're at. But what else are you guys doing?
I'll stay here.
All right.
I'm just gonna take a good look at the front of the house and see if I see anything that catches my attention.
I mean, just a bunch.
That wasn't in the description.
Give me a perception.
Getting out.
Okay. See you later.
7. I mean, No, nothing crazy. Nothing really. Just a label. Mayor.
How's that mayor's name
House.
spelled?
Duvezin. Looks like the
What's
front, the front door is open.
I'm back.
Welcome.
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 I heard.
You've got mail.
I should have said. I do always have my I have my Bluetooth headphones on, so I heard you guys talking about
You just couldn't
whether or not you could say something.
That's funny.
Sorry. So yeah,
Well,
I'm ready.
just
Tell me.
told you, yeah. You're
You
what?
could have, yeah. Sorry.
No,
You could have. I would have heard. Sorry, but
It's all good. All right. Well,
all right, let's
I'll
do
tell
it.
you
Tell me.
now.
What do I need to?
Well, even Mulligan just is looking at the front of the house more so than anything, so does not see
What?
this. But Eris,
Bring me one.
kinda watching out, and
I only had one.
Falalor, you kind of notice movement in the corner of your eye as well, and you see, like, lurking through the shadows on the right side of the house, almost like not even looking at you guys, just kind of looking up at the house, is a creature. Tall. It's medium-sized. It's humanoid. It's got these long, lanky hands, but like they're almost like pincers, large, spiky, hairy pincers. It's almost got like a bug-like head.
Oh.
And let me just. I'll show you. Oh, don't do this to me.
It's here.
I hate tokenizer. All right, I'll just show him on the map.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
I want to see it. Eyes go wide, act like I don't see it, and like walk over to Eris real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Eris. Quick question. You seem to know your way around here, and as I get to here, I throw the fireball at it.
You throw the. Okay. Here, I can show this to you better.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, he's.
Oh,
really-
that's
I forgot
that's
about the
fucking-
arms coming out of his chest. Oh wow, so
Oh,
cute. Okay, so wait, you throw it at him?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Eris, you eat bugs, right?
Yeah, this one looks delicious.
So
Okay, yeah, I guess
would
you
have to
just
make a
target him
ranged
and
spell
attack
attack.
him. Yeah, well, it'll
Yeah.
do it by clicking on it, but yeah.
All right.
So yeah, do that and then roll into initiative.
how do I target again?
Alt click.
Alt click. I was pressing shift click.
Double right click might also work.
These are mean locks. Is that what they're called? I forget
I
what these
don't know.
creatures are
Oh, it
called.
says it in the fucking turn order, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't know. No, it says unknown creature. I
Oh,
think they're
okay,
called
good.
moon lines.
Well, then I guess you somehow knew it.
Does a 17 hit?
Sorry.
I mean, I'm not going to confirm.
That's fine.
Okay, hang on. Let's. Shit. You guys got ahead of me. Let me
Uh.
jump to a combat song. You started a battle with the creature. Let me pop out my combat order. Is everybody
That's
in
a
the
roll of
order?
six.
Let's get
Hold on, I gotta roll initiative.
Falalor and Jebediah.
Oh, those dice are cool looking.
Did a 17 hit though?
A 17, I do believe, does hit for 6 freaking fire damage. Let me apply it. Hell yeah! You go whoosh. You send this flame out at him. It lights him up. He's all like yellow and gross. And yeah, hits him right in the chest. He kind of pulls back, looks at you. All right. All right. We'll begin a whole turn order. Eris.
God damn, Eris, you got fucking good in the initiative.
24. What did you fucking roll?
Every once in a while, you get lucky.
Mhm.
All right, I'm targeting, and I am firing.
Woo!
25.
A 25 hits. Hell yeah. Your bow shoots straight.
And damage.
Oh my god, for 10 piercing damage. Okay, blood immediately starts to drip out of it, sprays against the building. It kind of looks around.
And then I'm gonna
Anything
back away. I think this is a tree here. I'm just gonna chill out underneath this tree.
Sure. Okay. Dope. All right. Well, shit. You guys have hurt this guy real bad. I mean, he turns around, takes a step back into the shadows of this building, and vanishes.
Oh shit! What
into
if he
a
wasn't
puff
a?
of darkness.
What is it? What if he wasn't a villain and I just attacked him?
Look, if he wasn't a villain, he would have came out and talked with us.
Maybe he can't talk. It's
He
a
was-
freaking monster.
He was
He's a
standing
dirt
on
lobster.
the
Just kill him.
Dirt lobster.
Dirt lobster.
That sounds
lobster.
weirdly racist.
Some-
That's a racial slur. I just don't know what for.
Dirt lobster.
A dirt lobster. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Jebediah, you are up, but the thing has vanished. It may still be around. You don't know where it went. What are you doing?
Well, I'm going to move forward to here, see if that changes my vantage. And do I see it? I guess not.
You don't see it. You just see the side of the building.
I'll
Yeah.
prep. I'll have a firebolt ready in case I see it already in action to drop a firebolt if the thing reappears,
Okay.
and that'll be me.
All right. Hell yeah. Mulligan, what are you doing?
Let's see. Will this? I have to see. Well, my spells require me to see, so I will move this combat tracker over to the side here. And I can move 25 because I got little short legs.
Ha!
Welcome to the club.
Little tiny short legs.
What is that, 20 I think I just moved? Yeah. Close enough. All right. And I am going to hold a Warhammer attack.
Okay. I don't believe you can ready movement as well, so it would have to be within your range. Is that cool?
Yeah, I moved as much as I could move, I believe. I might have 5 more feet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I moved 20. So I'll move 5 more feet, so I'm right next to Falalor.
Oh, that's probably going to yell at you. Hang on, let me change the...
Oh, it won't.
Yeah, you can do it now. All right, Falalor, you are up.
Nice.
There's something lurking,
5,
whether you can
10.
see it or not.
15. Oh god, there's blood on the ground. And then I'm gonna
yellow.
cast Entangle,
Oh, okay.
just in case it might be over there. Cast. And I'm gonna do it in this whole area.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay. What? Didn't do that little animated guy. Lame.
Yeah. And if he's within that area, he needs to make a strength check
Okay.
and beat a 14. Otherwise, he is restrained.
All right.
Or
Dope.
it.
Yeah, you see all these vines just kind of wrap up in the area, making that rough terrain. If something's there, it's grabbing it up. You're unaware. Maybe it's invisible. Maybe it's not. It's unclear. But you definitely do that. Anything else? Any bonus action stuff?
Nah. I'm not gonna bust out a wild shape right now.
Oh.
So, do I? Oh, sorry. There you go.
Not there. We go. There she goes. All right, great. We're back around to the front. Eris.
Woo!
I mean, we can drop out of combat order or whatever you want. You're not seeing anything. You don't see anything grappled by this thing. You can move. You can do whatever you want. What are you doing? Did he say he had to step away? That may be. Let me think of some stuff well. He is away.
Oh, he's moving.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm muted. I apologize. I'm sitting here talking
You
this
were-
whole time.
Oh no!
I'm like, sorry. I was muted because I was playing with my dog. She suddenly got very goofy. Okay, so I just stepped forward. If I don't see anything, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to ready an action. I just have my bow out with an arrow notched. But otherwise, I just step up next to Philalor with both of my actions, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, you can put the light off on me. By the way.
I am going to go get a drink real quick.
Oh.
I'll be right
Okay. The light's done.
Yeah, because I threw it at the creature.
It's just, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, we did fuck that creature up. We did like 16 points of damage to him off rip.
Yeah.
You did some good damage. They're fleeing, as far as you can tell. Okay. And yeah, I mean, I guess nothing's visible. Nothing seems to be there, as far as you know. Let me look at something.
Psst.
All right, good.
Yeah,
Yes.
I could see him.
What?
Yeah, me too. Unfortunately.
God damn
Me
it.
3.
I guess he was
Never
invisible
mind, I can't see him
before, and I
anymore.
uninvisible him. All right. Well, look, you
Oh,
just rolled
no.
a 25 stealth, so none of you see him.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, none of us are gonna see that.
All right. Okay. I'm just gonna technically end the combat right now. What are you
Okay.
guys up to?
I
Like-
will drop concentration on my little vines,
All right.
and
So
I will light a torch.
I think that this should work. Try this really quick for me. Open up your character sheet, Philalor.
Okay.
Just for the future, because I think you should be able to delete your own stuff. Go to the effects tab,
Uh-huh.
and then trash the concentrating.
Let me see if I
Trash
can
it?
do that too.
Boom.
Haha. Boom.
Oh, nice.
All right, so that will, because then you can just drop your concentration and they'll disappear.
Totally.
Oh, are you focusing on? I think I manually deleted yours, but yeah, same concept would work for yours, Mulligan.
There we go.
I'd like to go check out the blood.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'd like to go see the impact or where it was struck and see if we can find a blood trail.
Okay.
I'm gonna look
Yeah,
up
for sure.
at the house where it was looking to see what it was looking at.
Mac.
There's a window that
Living-
it was looking in, and inside is a bedroom. Actually, okay. It was looking.
Oh, it's a pervert.
I'm
I was in there
4'9"
dipping my balls
tall.
in beer. It was watching me dip my balls. It's the only way I can drink now.
Yeah. Okay. All right, wait. What?
I'm 4'9" tall. Can I see in the window?
Yeah, sure. You can kind of look in
Okay.
the window. It's dark inside, but with Falalor's light, you kind of see the flickers illuminate this room. Yeah, it's a bedroom. There's like a painting on the wall. I think there's a desk and a bed in there. It's old, hasn't been used in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Painting of like a woman on the wall.
I was looking in there, guys. Maybe we should explore the house a little bit. Did you want to check out that blood first?
Yeah, I'm definitely checking out the blood. Would you like a check for that, or
Yeah, sure. Or so you're trying to find a trail of it.
exactly?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that normally a survival roll technically?
Sure.
I'd accept a survival or an investigation, whichever you want.
Ooh.
Okay. So you're looking
I
and
clearly.
what's up?
Sorry. Nothing.
Okay. So you're looking at this blood and you're kind of looking for the traditional trail that something would leave when it's moving. But you don't find that. This thing seems to have magically moved itself from where it was to somewhere else. I will say though, through your check, you kind of like observe the other areas. You come up this way, and you do find another splotch of blood over here, about 30 feet away from the other splotch of blood.
I will share that with the party.
Oh,
Hey,
really
guys,
now?
look. You said it was about here, right?
Yeah, you know what? I should just give you some blood. Blow.
That's a splotch, all right.
That's a splotch if I ever seen one.
Mm.
What do you guys think?
Can I like? Does his blood have like? Nah, never mind.
A saltiness to it?
You can
Kinda.
dip your fingers in it and
That's
do
what
the
you were
tasty,
asking.
tasty thing.
Can I like sniff it and can I like kind of sniff the air and sniff it out?
Okay, what? I mean, you definitely can. What are you trying to discern from this?
Figure out like if I can. So if I turned into a dog, could I sniff his blood and find out where he went through his scent?
Oh,
We got a dog with us.
Okay.
We do have a dog.
We do have a familiar dog.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess, right? Well,
Well, and
Yeah.
I'll say, Sal, check here, and I'll point to the blood. He'll come over and sniff, and I'll say, find.
okay.
Like this.
Um,
I have a real Sal, so this is me imagining actually saying this to the real Sal and him looking at me like I'm insane.
That's awesome. Almost everybody's familiars are a real pet. I've found. I got another player
Yep.
whose cat Pumpkin is his familiar. Okay, well, so let's have you roll something for him. I mean, technically, he's probably a wolf stat block ish, right? Or is
Yeah,
a familiar of its own?
No, it's a familiar. If it can be cat, dog, raven, fish, snake. It's not a.
It doesn't have official stats for that. Well, whatever. I'll give you a +1 for it, and technically a wolf form would have keen hearing and smell or whatever. So you can have advantage on just so
Okay.
roll a just a standard D20 in the chat. +1 I'll give you with advantage. So I guess 2D20. Oh, yeah, you got it. You know what's up. Okay, 17. Hell yeah. Okay, great. Well, your dog picks up the scent and immediately starts sniffing around, starts heading, I guess, east towards the tree. And maybe even starts
Okay.
barking at the tree.
Then I will move toward the tree to try to see if he can what he's barking at. 25 will get me to there, right?
Sure.
I'll follow.
And I guess the bushes move, and you hear kind of another poof. Like, I don't know if you hear a poof or not, but yeah, you see movement. You almost see the beady eyes of this bug-looking thing inside of the tree. But then again, it whoosh disappears. You almost hear movement to the north, and just running.
Okay, what does the familiar do?
guess goes after it, right? That's what it would be doing.
Well, it's up to you. Do you want to do like a perception check to see if he notices where he goes? I mean, I'm assuming this is some sort of shadow step or something like that. So he.
Well, here,
up
yeah,
to
I'll
you.
just do against its passive. Yeah, let's double check here. Let me do another stealthy stealth for him. Oh, okay, great. Well, you got a 10. Wolf has a 13 passive. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
it starts running around the
Passive.
tree and heading up this path to the north.
I will pursue.
What's your
I
dog's
will
name?
as well.
Sal,
Sal.
as in Salvador.
Cool. Dolly. Or
Mhm.
Bob.
It's it's the floppy ear.
Hang on. Oh, this is stupid. No, it doesn't have to. I don't need a freaking token. Okay, great. So what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna pursue the familiar.
Okay, you guys start running after the familiar, or at least you do. I
Oh, I'm
do
gonna
find.
I'm gonna stick near Jebediah in case he needs some muscle.
Okay, Philalor, what are you doing? Following?
Yep, I'm following.
Okay, Eris, same.
Yeah.
All right, dope. Okay, yeah, you guys
Squeeze
start
me in the
running-
rear.
running up after the dog, trying to chase it to wherever it's going. Oops. And you find yourselves at the mouth of the mine.
Of course. And as soon as I see the mine, I'll stop Sal. I'll say, Sal, come.
It stops. The darkness ahead. Some things I have written for this. You guys are standing outside the mouth of the mine. As you approach, Philalor stares into the darkness beyond, like the gaping maw of some enormous creature ready to swallow the group down and digest them whole. I mean, standing outside of the cave, a number of you start to think back about the cave in, and that's troubling to hear about, the idea of helplessness, being trapped and surrounded, pinned, running out of air, and the frantic rush to figure out how to survive, but realizing it's inescapable. Most of the miners had effectively drowned in a pool of rocks and rubble, and the concept shakes both Mulligan and Jebediah to their cores.
Guys, you feeling like extra scared more than normally the amount that you're scared right now?
Never. Not with you by my
Yeah,
side. Mulligan.
I'm feeling weird.
Jebediah's
I'm
definitely
seeing
shaking his
things.
head.
And
I
you
got
hear
like this.
scurrying in the darkness.
Ah!
I just got like this wave of fear just came across me. Like, I don't think it came from me. Like, I think it was enhanced by something else or something. Like,
Well, if something's messing with me, then it needs to die. I say we go kill it.
Oh, perhaps we could use Sal in this instance. Would someone agree to be a guide for me? I won't be able to see or hear while I'm doing this, but I'll see through Sal's eyes, and I can do reconnaissance for us.
put your hands on my shoulders.
And I'll put my hand on his waist because I can't reach his shoulders probably because I'm only 3 foot
I'm
tall.
I'm only 4'9", so
Oh, okay, I'm 3
Oh,
foot
yeah,
tall,
you
so I
both
reach up,
shut,
touch your
yeah.
shoulder. Yeah, and then I'll send Sal ahead, and I'll telepathically link to his sense of smell, and vision, and that's for 100 feet, and have him proceed into the mouth of the cave at least, or the mine, just to see what he hears and sees.
Sure. Let me do something. Where is it? What? Do I not have it? Boo. Alright, never mind. I thought I had like a little corgi token. I'll just give you a wolf to use. Observer, owner, Jason, owner. Let's load it
be
up.
right back. I'm gonna grab a bag of chips.
Sure.
Can I have a fizzy drink? Thank you. Okay, so there's Sal.
Alright, and you should be able to see through Sal. Although, shit, Sal doesn't have dark vision.
Oh, this is true, but he does have keen smell or keen senses, right? And I can't move him.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah. I mean, because blindness doesn't stop you from. I guess just moving the token's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, it would
So-
really help in this instance, but
Yeah.
I mean, I
No
appreciate
worries.
having it anyway.
For
It might
sure.
at some point.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you send Sal in. This slender tunnel keeps getting kind of skinnier as it goes. It kind of settles out at about 10 feet wide. Up ahead, there's it kind of continues on forward, but then cuts backwards. So there's kind of a fork in the path at that point.
Okay. And I will just have his nose. Does he sense a stronger smell one direction or the other at the fork?
Let's roll a d20 plus 2 with advantage.
Yeah. 17?
Wait, what? What's the 5? It doesn't matter.
What's the...
I thought you said 17. I'm seeing 11. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was an 11.
What? You said advantage, so there's 2 rolls. There's 17 and 11.
I see.
The 17 was 6 minutes ago.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry.
It's
Well,
all
this
good.
one says-
No worries.
That was advantage. I'm sorry. I'm just not used to that module. Usually I would have
It has
seen
all
2 on
separate.
mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. So apologies. I was
No
expecting
worries.
2.
No worries at all. Okay. Well, no, it's unclear which way it went at this point.
So I'll break the connection while telepathically calling him back briefly and just say there's a fork ahead. He can't tell which direction to go.
Are we going to keep heading down this mine now since we're in here?
Yep.
Who wants to pick which way we go?
Flailer, do you still have your light? Should I turn that back on?
Oh, I have a torch actually. Hold on.
Oh, okay. You should be able to.
There we go.
Yeah.
I have my torch.
The trick in any maze is to always put your hand on the right wall and follow it. So, if we want to not get lost, we should go right.
I say we split the party. No.
I like that. Maximize the danger.
Yes. Welcome back.
Sorry, it keeps dropping on me and losing audio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No worries. I think it's ancient headset with bad batteries.
Oh, that could be.
So it looks like going right would take us down this hairpin turn here.
Indeed.
Is there any indication on the floor of any traffic, disturbed dust, footprints, or talon prints, or whatever the hell the bug has?
Sure. Give me. I guess a survival.
Oh, 9?
There's so many rocks around. It's not like sooty.
Okay.
To take the footprints at the moment. What do you guys think?
I said we go right.
You can never go wrong going right.
I don't have a strong opinion in any other direction, so I'll do what the party does.
Falalor heads down with his torch to the right.
Oh, I find a pick.
You found this tunnel ends at a small chamber that holds worn picks, rusty shovels, and 2 hand carts filled with debris and rags.
Hmm. Can I get a pick and start striking through the debris to see if anything pops up platinumy?
Oh, sure. Yeah, hell yeah. You pick up a pick, you start swinging at the debris, and what you didn't know is the whole ceiling was covered in bats, and they start to flutter all over the place. Although I forgot this is here. Eris, do you have any responses? Just fluttering fills the entire room. 3 swarms.
Start
fill.
screaming at the top of my lungs, "Get away from me! Get away from me!" I'm gonna drop to the ground, and like cover my head, like kind of like I'm in a tornado drill pose.
Okay. All right. Well, roll into initiative. These bats are swarming all around. They're coming in. They're trying to bite you. They're in the order, and we'll see where you guys land.
I'm gonna try to roll it with disadvantage. Let's see if I can do that.
Denied.
No, can't apparently. Oh no, Jebediah.
Yeah, not good.
It's okay.
No, 9.2 is not bad. Or not that high.
Roll. All right, so they start fluttering all over the place, but Mulligan is a little bit quicker. What do you do, Mulligan? Oh, they're clearly.
Let's see.
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Fucking combat tracker.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I didn't realize. Falalor is
My
quicker than
bad.
you. No, it's all good. I didn't
Oh,
realize
okay.
you were in the order. Or wait, you didn't re-roll, did you? That was your first
No.
roll? Okay,
That
then
was
yeah,
my first
sorry.
roll.
Falalor goes first.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You deserve the first roll.
I will run over here, and I will attack this thing.
All right.
Oh god,
Just
no! Don't
swing.
attack myself.
A swarm of bats.
Yes, I am primal savage. You. Yes.
Oh shit.
19.
Yeah, hell yeah. What is this, a claw or a bite attack?
It's a claw. My fingernails extend into sharp points as I rake it through the swarm of bats for 10 points of acid damage.
Oh my god, yeah.
Whoa.
You get a number of these bats skewered and stuck onto your fingernails as you swipe out. Almost half of the swarm. Well, no, right? Maybe you've killed almost half, a third, maybe 2/5 of the swarm. What else you got?
Nice.
Anything?
Bonus action is I'm going to yell encouragement to my team, and I'm going to cheerlead for them. Rah rah team.
Rah rah team.
Rah rah team.
Rasputin.
Rah rah.
We had that last night.
What did you have?
Poutine.
Oh, poutine. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
You from Canada?
Wife is, so we have a steady supply coming down.
Oh, nice.
nice.
But it's packets, but what the hell, it's good still.
Sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my turn. Hold on. I keep forgetting I have to hit end turn. My bad.
You don't have to. I just was updating these to actual swarmy tokens.
Woo, yay, swarmy, swarmy.
Oh, it looks so much cooler. Great. All right, Mulligan, it is officially your turn now. Like, you go to go, but Falalor steps ahead of you and scrapes at the
All
missile.
right.
But now it's your turn.
Okay. Well then, I will cast Word of Radiance. So, I grab my holy symbol and I say, "Suck Silverbeard's balls, you stupid bats." Oh wait, that's not my accent. Suck Silverbeard's balls, you ball. Yeah,
That's not it.
yeah, whatever.
Maybe you're quoting someone who has that accent.
Yeah,
That's weird. Why did it offset it like that?
yeah. Suck balls, you stupid bats.
Oh, shit. Okay, go for damage. That'll prompt their save. For 5 potential radiant damage. One group of bats kind of bursts away from the light against the wall and succeeds, but the other one rolls a 1 and completely fails, taking the full force of 5 radiant damage applied to them. Some of the bats fall dead, having been blinded to death. Anything else? Bonus actions.
I will just step here closer to the bats.
Okay. All right. Dope.
All right.
You know what?
And is there a thing I can do to end my turn? No, I don't have to. Okay.
I'm just gonna roll +1 instead of a bunch of different ones, but I gave you the middle of the two. But oh, you could in the combat tracker you could hit next or end turn or whatever, but I'm not worried about it.
Oh,
I can click it.
my combat tracker disappeared.
No, you're good. I can click. And we're
Okay.
good. All right. So this swarm of bats right ahead of you that dodged out of it swarms in. Oh no, they have to swarm onto your location. Okay. So that's always a problem for me. All right, so swarms into your face. These bats are just flying all over the place, Eris. They're almost hitting you in the face as well, but they're just almost covering Mulligan's head. And they start biting you.
No,
Bring it on, you
not
filthy
Mulligan.
squeakers.
These squeakers land an 18 to hit for... Let me make sure this is true. No, it's always fucked up. For 7 piercing damage. That's one swarm. Let's see what else we got. Falalor, you're getting attacked as well.
Bring it on.
These bats, the whole swarm comes in, biting at your face, biting at your nose. Hopefully some's left. Oh. All right. I hate this reaction automation because your reaction may not even be relevant to this. So just hit the
It's not.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine.
All right. For another 7 piercing damage to you. And then this last swarm comes in. I guess Eris, Eris is the next one then. Comes in, another bites attack. They don't have pack tactics. Oh, Eris has a reaction too. God, stupid reactions. I'm gonna turn this off. Alright, hits Eris for 3 piercing damage. I need to fix their damage output. But we are moved on. Eris, it is now your turn. Bats are swarming everywhere. The only one not attacked is Jebediah. So they're... I'll try to put them like halfway off of tokens so you guys can still target them.
They have advantage if they're attacking me.
What?
Because I'm prone on the ground.
Oh, you dove down. I forgot. Okay. Well,
I've got the head down, ass up thing going on.
That's the way we like to what?
That's it.
Dip our balls in mead.
That's right.
I'm gonna mark you prone. Such an auto. Okay, so Eris, so yeah, are you doing nothing? You're just hiding. You just continue to just hide from these bats that are fluttering over you. Or do you fight?
Yeah. So no, I'm going to, not really thinking about my own safety here. I am thinking about my own safety here. I am just going to try and crawl on the ground, 15 feet. So I imagine I'd take a attack of opportunity. Sorry, I want to go there. Excuse me.
Let's do it.
And then I stand up. You
Okay, I'm just gonna go turn that off. That's normally off, but I think I imported something that put it.
What'd you do? What happened?
Well, I turn on this reaction thing where a lot of reactions aren't even relevant to what's happening. So.
Oh, I could have cast shield there. That one would.
Oh, so yours was relevant. Okay. Do you want to?
Yes.
Cast shield? What's that?
I do.
5?
I don't know. Let's see.
I think it is. 5 to
I think
AC.
it is
What does
two.
that make your AC now?
20.
Oh no. Whatever you did
Ha!
froze everything.
Oh no.
That's what I was going for. Total destruction.
Yeah. Alright, sorry. I'm trying to do a
My life is the most important life. I say as I crawl away from you all. I must live for my people.
Man, there's so many fucking settings for fucking MIDI QL. Alright, well, I'm not gonna fuck with it now. I'll fix it for next time. Just click the X on those things. So, yeah, what was your AC now?
Sure. I'm just gonna stay. So it's 20.
Oh, still hits. Haha.
Damn it. Okay.
23.
Um,
But you tried, and now you have the +5, so that's great. And did you say you stand up over here?
Yeah. So once I get like what I feel is far enough away from bats, things flying over my head, I stand up.
All right, dope. All right, Jebediah coming in at the end of the initiative. What are you up to?
I'm gonna drop a poison spray on this swarm right in front of me. Whoops. Sorry, had the mic muted. Poison
We heard
spraying
you. It
the-
just sounded distant.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry about that. I had my mic flipped up. But anyway, poison spray on the swarm right in front of me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Damage fast. Is that what we click? This is odd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Damage fast. We'll do it.
Sorry, so you're running different modules. It just behaves slightly differently.
For sure. I feel like there's normally... Oh, that's cool. All right. But Swarmer Bat fails with a 12. You blast it with poison for 7 poison damage.
There we go. Back again.
Fuck
All right.
Yeah. All right. Any bonus action stuff or movement?
I'm adjacent, so I'm just going to do this, moving around it, without actually leaving its melee range.
I see. Yeah. Or well, so okay, so it was technically here, so you would be
Okay.
there. Or well, okay, hang on.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't think it
yeah, you
matters
move me
'cause
where
its
you want.
melee range is 0.
Oh, okay. Well, I want
So
to be
has
just
be
adjacent
on
to it.
here. Okay. So like.
Okay, yeah, I would be right beside it.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I moved you while you were moving you. There we go.
That's
so, yeah,
cool.
Right to the side of it. Hell yeah.
And that'll be the
Alright.
end of my turn.
All right. Need to double check some stuff. Make sure it's.
Oh, you
right.
pop up thing.
All right, Phalaelor, you're back.
No, I am. I am going to actually just point at the swarm and moonbeam it,
Oh, okay.
which.
Oh.
makes-
Well, okay, so hang on. Before you use the spell slot,
Sure.
it's in your space. It's like
Oh yeah,
technically
true.
not
It is in my
another
space.
So I think. would your
Gotcha.
movement
Well, then
hurt
never
you
mind.
as well. I think.
It would. It does a 5 foot square. Never mind. You got lucky this time.
Well, I mean, you can run away and try. You can do movement and try to blast it.
You know what? I can. I am.
You could
I am.
also
I'm gonna
shoot
move
it
right
at
there.
a different group of bats.
I
That's
could.
also
But-
true. I'm gonna get you with an opportunity attack because I talked you into moving away. So
Go ahead. What'd you get?
a 19. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right. Let me just double check something.
Mhm.
Yep, still 6 piercing damage. All right, but you're outside of the swarm. What you doing?
I am moonbeaming it because screw you. Why is that still gonna hit me? What? It's supposed to be a 5 foot square. Oh well, I'll do it there.
5-foot cylinder, it says.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah, or 5 foot radius probably. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
10 feet wide total. But yeah, okay, hell yeah, it doesn't hit you, gets them. What do we got? Go for your damage in the chat. That you prompt me.
Gotcha.
12 radiant damage. The swarm bat fails with 13.
Nice.
Oh my god,
They
it
take-
has 12 hit points. You want to describe the
Does
death
it
of these
really?
bats? Yeah.
I get scratched. I don't like it. I try to run back. It scratches me in the back. Falalor gets pissed off and moonbeams it. And a gigantic pillar of dim light comes and burns it to a crisp.
Sizzled. Fuck yes.
At which point, I'm going to move here and hide behind it. And I'm going to stay there with my shield up for the end of my turn.
Alright. Dope. Mulligan.
All right,
Bat
I
still
am
in your
going
space,
to.
swarm in your face.
Yep. So I'll do another word of radiance.
Look out! Try and get behind them.
Does that hit all of them?
It does look, yeah, I think it's hitting Jebediah.
Did I put it in the right place? Well,
What is it called?
it hits the enemies I want it to hit.
I
Yeah.
do believe so, yes.
Each creature of your choice.
Oh,
Yep.
of your choice. Yeah, so you're good then.
All right. So then damage. 1.
Oh, no. Okay. Is it... Oh, just hit X, Jebediah. If
Oh,
it's
sorry,
prompting.
too low.
Oh, it's okay. I can just ignore any damage that it tries to give you. Is it prompting you as well, Mulligan? Okay, yep. Alright, so what are we looking at? Swarm Bats succeeds, Swarm Bats fails. One succeeds, one fails. And takes one.
So one of them takes 1 point of damage.
Alright, it was the undamaged one. You get one bat, just kind of... It falls out of the group. Okay? Any movement?
Fucking squeakers. No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Alright.
Nice.
Swarms of bats. Okay. The swarm that's on you goes in for some bites on the face. 22 to hit. Get you for 8 piercing damage. And then this swarm comes in on Jebediah.
Yay!
Hooray!
Yeah, I'll go ahead and shield.
Ah, okay. Zoom. Adding 5. Let me scroll back up. A 16 still hits with the 5.
It does.
Dang.
Yes, it does.
For
And AC
7
natural.
7 more damage. All right, that's the bats are dead, so we're done with the bats. Eras.
Air ass.
I did say that weird. Shield Brothers.
I can't get rid of the image, but it looks cool. So, or the effect, but it looks cool, so I'm gonna leave it.
Oh, wait, do you want Shield still up?
I deleted the effect in my character
it's probably
sheet.
not the
So I no longer have the effect, but I don't know what to do about the actual image, so I'm just gonna leave it because it looks cool. All right. I'm sorry. Is there another bat? Yes, there is. Okay, sorry, I couldn't see it.
So there's bats in both Jebediah's space. Here, I'll kind of put them halfway in.
Yeah, I see him.
And Mulligan's space.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. It's already okay. I am going to target this bat. The one that's in. Oh, their names went away. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
In Tony's space. That's fine.
Mulligan.
Okay. Mulligan. Thank you. Why did I roll twice?
Wow, probably because of something. Maybe because the
That's
bat is
disadvantaged.
nearby.
Oh
Yeah, you're within
if it's
5
within
feet.
5 feet of you, you get disadvantage.
Oh, but they're not. Okay, whatever.
I
Does
mean,
a 20
still
hit
20.
them?
They're technically right
That was-
next to you.
that
Not
was a
those, but
20
other
with
ones
a
are.
disadvantage?
A 20 does, yeah, a 20 with disadvantage. He's got a fucking plus 9? Yeah. Oh, you ranger.
Alright.
Alright. For fucking... Wait.
4 damage.
Oh, does it say that to you? Is it- You're... Oh.
9 rolled, 4 applied.
Okay,
Yeah.
it does say that. Okay, cool. I was like, how do
Because
you
it
know
cuts it
that
in half.
they're resistant? Alright. Is anything else? You got 1 shot fired? Any bonus actions or movement?
I did take a step forward just so I could see. So,
Sure.
no, I'm supposed to have bonus action abilities, but I don't have spells at the moment, so we're all good.
All right. So that's you then. Jebediah, you're back around, swarmed by bats.
And I'm gonna drop this poison spray on my head, but with Sculpt spell, hopefully it won't hit me. They have a con save.
Okay. Yeah, hit damage and it'll prompt me for that.
Oh God.
Another 1 out of 12. Shoot. Well, they fail and they take it.
Woohoo!
Oh. Okay, but if you know anything about swarms, you got it down to half hit points, and so now its damage will be lessened. So that's good. Not that I should be telling you all that, but congratulations. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the opportunity attack and move. Yeah, here.
Okay. Happy to bite ya. Do bite. They miss.
Yay!
Hooray!
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Falalor, you're
Uh,
up.
my question, is there any way to get my cylinder to hit the pair of bats between Mulligan and Eris without hitting them?
To hit the bats between Eris and Mulligan.
If you run it across side to side, oh, that works.
Will this do
Yeah,
it?
that would work. Yeah, I don't want to hit Mulligan with it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with saying
But-
that'll work. So,
Nice.
okay, with the automation on this. Just
Any so I'll do it. No, I don't want to end concentration. It's asking me to end concentration.
okay, so do it, accept ending concentration, and then
Okay.
uncheck use spell slot on the next round.
Gotcha.
And then you'll just
Okay.
do it fresh.
Yeah. Boom. And then they're gonna need to make me that con save.
16. Oh my god.
They
15, you're
made it.
sweeping. No, you're sweeping up. They have 15 HP. What's this? Again, same thing, just burnt to crisps.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. You're doing good. Hell yeah. There's just this moon, this light is whoosh, lighting up the whole cavern. Fuck yeah.
Does anybody look like extremely hurt?
I don't
Like
think
Mulligan, do
anyone's
you look
that
good?
hurt. No.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, well, he's
All
at
right,
25
well then.
of 40, so like almost half. But
Oh.
he said
Yeah.
he's fine, so I don't know. Maybe see just some blood dripping.
Nice. We're both bloody. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
You get a Mulligan.
blood brothers. All right,
Blood
Mulligan.
brothers. Bloody ale nuts.
Nice work, Falalor. Let me see if these guys can handle my hammer.
I don't think they can handle the might of your hammer, Mulligan.
I don't know if they're resistant to bludgeoning damage. Let's see.
Your Word of Radiance shouldn't be sticking around, right? I can just delete that.
It's a concentration, but yeah,
Oh,
you
it
can get
is.
rid of it. I think it is, yeah. What does it do? It's a cantrip.
It's not. No, it's not concentration.
No, yeah, you're right. It's not, but it stays there for some reason.
Yeah, I think it's just Foundry.
All right.
Delete it. That's all good. All right. So, what are you doing? You are war hammering these bats that are.
So I did 7 bludgeoning damage to those bats.
All right. Well, you wish you did. Some of them are avoiding it. It kind of goes through the thing. You get maybe half of what you hoped, but you hit some. Anything else?
Do I have any bonus action stuff?
I'm gonna have to leave here in a moment.
Yeah, we're over. I mean, I was gonna cut it off as soon as the bats are
Yeah.
dead, which is any second, but for sure. No
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Now all my stuff says an action.
Yeah. That might be true.
Right?
Well, you've got. Hang on. We used that.
Yeah,
So
Cure
you
Wounds
saved
is an
a spell, you did
action.
Hunter's Mark, Divine Favor. What's Divine Smite? Can you add that to it? Yeah, you hit him
That-
melee weapon attack.
Yeah.
If you spend a spell slot.
No, I'll save it for something worse than bats.
Yeah, I hear you, for sure. Alright.
So I'm good. I'm done.
Alright.
Yep.
Alright, great. Well, let's bite you a little bit more.
Bugging
Wow.
squeakers.
Critical fail. No bites hit. Eris, what are you up to? Can you make one more attack? Did I lose you already? No.
He's muted. Richard, you're muted if you can hear us.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay. I'm gonna take another shot. I am gonna take a step back though to avoid the disadvantage.
Oh, sure.
So that's a 20.
Oh shit! Yeah, hell yeah! You shoot straight.
That's 11. 5 total.
Kebabbing a number of
Ow.
bats. They fall down. Half are left.
Yeah, get them bastards.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Sorry.
All right. Jebediah. Oh shit!
No.
Hang on. Well, you stepped on Jebediah, so it's fine. I'm just gonna move Eris back because.
Oh, I apologize. I could not see. It's weird because
Yeah,
I
he was
can't
probably
see in the
blind,
dark
yeah.
there.
You're the only one who doesn't have dark vision. So you bump into
Okay.
Jebediah, but stay put. These are dead, so it's fine. But yeah, Jebediah, you're up.
So another poison spray then at these
Alright.
guys, and I can sculpt. So if it's going to fire. Sorry, I thought I clicked it, but I guess I didn't. Oh, okay, that's why. And I have to move forward. There, and then I'll drop it.
Ah.
I hit another one. Shoot. Okay.
Another 1 damage.
That is pretty good.
Oh my goodness. A 1 again.
Well, apparently they're bloodied, so that's great.
Hell yeah.
All right, Philalor, you're up.
All right, first things first. I'm dropping concentration on that cylinder. Yeah, no, there's no way I can get it past him without hurting him.
Oh yeah, I mean they're on his space, so yeah.
Yeah, so let me just go ahead and drop that concentration real quick. Bam. Now, boom, boom, boom. And then I'm just gonna swipe at them, like around him,
Okay.
with my primal savagery. I probably should target something before rolling. You're right.
Just blindly swing, you know, who cares? Well,
Yeah, I
swarm
mean,
hits
does a 13 hit?
A 13 does hit the swarm, yes.
Fuck yeah. It's gonna be 5 points of acid damage as my fingernails once again lengthen out, and like a spear, I spear them in at some bats.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, they're getting close. They're bleeding. It's like raining blood down on you, Mulligan. What are you doing?
Let's see.
Looking cool. That's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop another word of radiance on him over here.
Alright.
Nice. I'm going to do my saving throw,
You
Constitution.
don't need to.
You just hit the
I
X
didn't.
on it.
I didn't shoot it at you.
I know. I'm just.
I mean, it targets him, but so it won't give
But not
me
really.
a response until but it's not gonna do anything on my end until you guys cancel it or do it. So.
Oh, they saved.
Swarm of Bats succeeds with a 20, no damage.
Squeaky bastards.
All right, let's see if we can kill you in this turn. Then let's just keep going for Mulligan. You're delicious. A 12 misses. Okay, great. We're back around. Do we still have Eris for this final thing? I'm sorry, I know we're pushing it to to the limit.
I don't know if he's.
Sorry, I keep muting myself.
It's all good.
Yep, taking my shot.
All right, shoot your shot. Oh, that's a good shot.
Damage is low. 4.
It's- oh,
Die.
because of and halved because they're resistant to that. It's getting so close. That's assuming your turn. Jebediah, take us home.
Yeah, you know what it's going to be.
I think
A little bit of poison.
Yeah, a little bit of poison.
Fireball.
That's better than
Ooh,
one.
not a one.
Yep.
Oh.
They dodged the poison.
Oh, it's. I was just gonna lie, but it's telling you, so we'll keep going. Yep. You missed. Falalor, can you get this?
Do it.
Woo, woo, woo. Let's go again. Let's
wait.
go again. Yay!
I imagine
30,
that you
20 to
have
hit.
all the bats stuck on your fingernails at the moment while you continue to do this.
Yay!
Oh, a 20.
8 points of acid damage.
Fuck, yes, and that clears out this section of the
Nice. I want to spear one, and then I just want to take a big bite out of its head like Ozzy Osbourne at a music concert.
Okay, great. Yeah. Mulligan is all covered in blood on the top, and now you tear off this bat's head. You're just dripping bat blood down your mouth. You guys look so hardcore.
Yeah.
Metal.
Yeah.
And remember, guys, I just have on the shorts.
Oh, yeah. You and your. What was it? Cannonball shorts. Yeah, hell yeah.
Hey,
All right. Well,
We went swimming today, boys. Swimming in blood. And then I'm going to flex in like a really bad pose.
well, the bad news is that we ended the session with with a small battle with just bats. But the good news is no one died, and so we can continue with everybody next time if you guys want. We can finish the rest of this. There's not a lot, but there's some more cave to look at.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can wrap that up next time if you guys are down.
Cool.
So
Yeah, sounds awesome.
well, cool.
Yep.
Good
Yeah,
game.
thank you.
Jason, it was
Thanks for
awesome.
having me,
Awesome.
guys.
Yeah, thanks for playing. You've been awesome.
Nice to
I think-
meet you
I mean,
guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
I think you're
Very
doing
nice to meet
pretty
you.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
nice to
I'm
meet you,
pumped
man.
to start Icewind Dale. But we'll catch you guys all next week.
Dude.
Then.
Do
All
we
right,
have
thanks,
a date for that? Just out of curiosity.
Not necessarily officially. I'm still looking for one last person to join to hit 5.
Okay, cool.
But I am like so close to wrapping up all the prep, and that's. It's stupid of me to prep everything, but like I'm sharing it with other DMs to do it. So like I'm getting everything down with music for everything, and then side stuff. So within the next
Okay.
month, I'd imagine, hopefully, if we can get the person.
Very cool.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Awesome. No,
Awesome.
Thank you guys.
All right.
I'll talk
Thanks,
to you
guys.
later.
See ya.
Yeah.
All right.
Find me.
Take care,
Yeah.
y'all.
Take care.
Bye.
y'all.